This podcast is scheduled for one fall! Introducing your hosts, hailing from Hull, England, Callum McGuinness, Jamie Bell, Kurt Johansson, and James Coggan. This is the One Fall Podcast!
Welcome to One Fall Podcast. It's been a few weeks. We've been busy.
Started with an M, that's good.
Started with an M. Yeah, we had life got in the way, didn't it? Kind of.
It did.
We're now back permanently, I hope.
Well, we've got our own equipment now, so we can use it anytime we want.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not discuss that any further.
Okay. So as always, I am the overweight cruiserweight Jamie Bell. To my left, we have what are you tonight? Callum takes one for the team, McGuinness.
Yeah. Hello.
I really wish we could go into that, but we can't.
I'm probably gonna just edit this whole
Yeah,
intro
well,
anyway. To be honest.
Yeah.
One long bleep. Yeah.
The African Swede sensation, Kurt Johansson.
Hello, hello.
And joining us for the first time tonight, Mr. Danger, Russ.
Hello.
There we go.
Thank you.
So how are we all? It's been a while. It's not been a while because I see you every night.
No, I see you every day, but like it has been a long time to the listeners, I guess. A lot's happened in wrestling the last few weeks.
An entire siege.
Yeah, an entire siege.
Entire siege.
Well, yeah, the siege.
TLC predictions were our last
Oh yeah.
podcast.
I
Do
went.
we need to bring that up at some point on this?
No, like
I went to the Raw and SmackDown tapings in the UK, and I didn't even get to talk about them on the show.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? It's just a bit annoying.
Talk about it now.
I don't know.
Tell everybody.
No, it's fine. It's old news now.
the smallest violin for you. Oh dear, I saw a wrestling event.
Oh no, I saw AJ Styles win the WWE Championship. Oh god.
It's old news.
Yeah.
You can tell people.
Don't worry, we all saw you on 205 Live.
Good.
With Jack Gallagher, and you're doing the two sweets in the background.
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty cool though, wasn't it?
yeah.
You look very
Yeah.
cute.
Thank you. It's like it's my fourth appearance on the network now.
Did you get happy when my
You're getting royalties. You're getting royalties.
I have had an Impact appearance.
Oh yeah, you was on Impact, wasn't you?
I was in the background of a Lacey Von Erich match. Thank you very much.
I remember that.
How am I being heard back?
Big dreams.
What have you been on
God.
recently, Kurt?
fuck all. Not gonna lie. Fuck all.
Well, guess
No,
it's
no,
been 3 weeks.
Not anything like that. Just fuck all.
How's life been? Talk to me.
Shit.
No.
Laid up, not being able to do out with a glass back and a glass knee. And if I sneeze, I think I'm going to put my back out. That's how bad it's got. So.
Let's make him sneeze tonight, boys.
Yes.
That's the goal.
Anyone got any positive things to mention about their lives or anything? Jamie?
No.
No.
We're all so miserable.
We are miserable.
That's why
we're a wrestling podcast.
Yeah. We are miserable. We are grumpy. Oh, we have gardeners. We always have gardeners.
Gardeners,
We
yeah.
have,
I ain't even had that for a while.
Yeah. We always have.
We'll go gardens tomorrow.
I miss you,
I
Kurt.
think we are. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll come gardens tomorrow.
Sick.
Get out.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
We have tens and tens of listeners that have witnessed this now, right there.
This is hitting hard for some people.
Yeah, it is.
Only
It
jokes,
is.
so yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I say thank you to all our listeners, but it's been a few weeks, but thank you anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Like,
you. Still for
Well,
downloading us.
thank you for the support on Twitter. We've had a lot of
I
new
hear
followers.
we've had a lot of. I don't follow Twitter much.
We've doubled our followers. We've now
followers.
got 24 followers on Twitter.
Whoa! Is that
No.
No, we've got like 600 now.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better.
We're in our hundreds, and the activity on Twitter is getting up. Like everybody's
Well,
like interacting a lot more.
thank you, people. People do our Twitter thing. It's always Kurt and Callum. I don't do Twitter very well,
Yeah.
and I don't think the rest of us do. So whenever you're on Twitter, you're getting a response from Callum and Kurt. The big guns lay back and let these two
The
deal
big
with the
guns.
social media. You know.
You lay back and let us do everything.
Yes, that's true.
I'm an old man.
You are an old man.
I'm an old man now. 33. Getting on a bit.
Oof.
I know, right? But
So-
yeah, all our downloaders, thank you.
You wanted to get a plug out the way, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we're going to plug our friend. He was going to be here tonight, but he has to work. So a big shout out to Rivers Johansson, who's a friend of mine and Callum's. We hope to have him on the podcast at some point. But he's you'll back me up, a phenomenal musician.
He's amazing. He's
Ridiculous.
basically Bray Wyatt.
He is
in
if Bray
musician.
Wyatt was a musician, he'd be Rivers. So check him out, Rivers Johansson, The Deemed and Righteous, YouTube, Facebook. He's a fucking amazing, talented guy and a wonderful guy as well.
Don't think
So he's Elias Samson if he joined the Wyatt family.
Yes.
There we go.
And yeah, he's not related to Kate.
You worked with him at Kiwi.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember him.
I've met the man.
Lovely man.
Yeah.
Lovely man. So hopefully we might have him next week
Let's.
as a special guest appearance.
My plug is go to patreon.com/OneFullPod and give us your money, basically.
Yeah.
Support the show.
Solid.
Oh, I have another plug. It's for Dangerous.
Ah,
Could I plug you to pass me my coffee,
Yes.
please? Thank
for
you
the
very
audio podcast listeners, there isn't a video podcast listeners.
Thank you
passing
very
them
much.
a cup of coffee
For the benefit of the
for
team.
the benefit.
There we go. But
So-
it's good to be back. I'm excited.
I'm excited. We've got a shit ton to talk about.
And Callum makes good coffee.
I do make a good
Although it's
coffee.
not hard to make my coffee.
It's literally coffee and water. I boil the kettle and put some coffee in. Is it good?
It's good.
You two
Fantastic.
should get married.
Yeah.
We've discussed this, haven't we?
We have,
We
yeah.
have discussed it. We'd have a happier life, wouldn't we?
We
But
will.
that's for another time.
That's a
Well,
different
you-
podcast.
That's
I don't know if
I
Colin
like
would be
that.
able when I was like,
That's
oh
a different
yeah,
podcast, yeah.
there's a lot of just talking, but you weren't wrong. This is just the first 10 minutes of the podcast.
Well,
yeah.
we like to get
Well,
the...
It's nice. It's
The problem
loosening up.
was, like, we want people to get to know us as people,
That is
as characters. Characters.
characters.
But we used to get through.
Keep the business alive.
We used to get through the intro within like 30 seconds, and by now we'd already be on to our fifth subject.
Yeah.
We got through everything too
Nah,
quick.
I don't know about fifth subject. We still went on for
Oh, yeah.
just over an hour, but
We just want
Yeah.
people to know us. And eventually we'll have merch as well. We need to get onto our merch
Sexy
bed.
ass lottery merch
Yeah, we need to get onto our merch bed.
and Grapparel. That's coming
Grapparel. Do
soon.
you want to
yeah.
mention Grapparel?
No, not yet.
No?
I just want to keep dropping vague hints. About
We have something in the pipeline, shall we
coming
say.
soon. Grab power.
it sounds good though. You've seen the logo, right?
Yeah.
We need to get on that.
And where did we create this? In Gardeners.
In Gardeners, as with most of our.
So any of our Hull listeners, Gardeners Arms, Scott
We'll
Road.
try and take our royalties.
Let's
Yeah.
go in Hull.
They'll want royalties.
We'll be in there. Photo options are available.
Right, let's go on to our first subject, which is the heat.
Can someone click on the laptop, please? So I
There
can
we
see
go.
What the heat is. So yeah, Young Bucks apparently have talked to Punk.
Yes, so it came out while speaking to Rolling Stone. The Young Bucks talked about wanting former WWE superstar CM Punk to join the Bullet Club. So some of the remarks was, so Nick Jackson, he mentioned that he and Matt would love to work with Punk. They think it's just a matter of time that Punk realises he's missed by the wrestling world, and that if Punk was to join them, whether it was join them in the Bullet Club or just work on the opposite side, but still working with Ring of Honor on New Japan, that'd be huge for the business. Matt mentioned he's been since he's left, basically ringing him, texting him, trying to get him back in, but now he's just leaving it to his own devices. But Punk's had, supposedly to them, Punk knows that Matt Jackson will be the first person Punk calls
Well,
when he wants to get back in the business.
Jerrus was saying earlier when we discussed it briefly, if Punk does come on board, there's no way he doesn't become the leader.
Immediately the leader of the
Yeah,
Bullet
without
Club.
a
He
doubt,
just
yeah.
gives fucking Omega the GTS and then
That would have to be
Omega
it, wouldn't
go
it?
off.
Yeah.
Or
like-
the Elite break off or something like that. But like every time it comes up, it's just CM Punk. Oh, CM Punk's going to be in our crew, yeah. And he comes back. It sounds like in Ed and Eddie when Ed is always constantly talking about how cool his older brother is. He's just like, CM Punk's really cool. He's coming to join us. It's like,
I know I did an edit.
Oh.
good.
Yes.
So
Some I've
Jamie,
seen.
so Jamie's the guy that didn't know what Pokemon was.
He thought on one episode that Pokemon was a Pokemon.
Right, okay.
So that's his knowledge.
Yes.
So
But I have seen Ed, and Eddie,
Excellent.
and I like it.
fantastic.
Good.
It is awesome.
But it seems like at any moment that CM Punk's just name is suddenly brought in and just be like, we're gonna have CM Punk on the thing, and it's like he doesn't care. Just leave him alone.
If he was fully motivated,
it just seemed like he's obviously genuine friends with.
he is. But
give him one more MMA fight where he gets the absolute leather beaten out of him. And
Well, he got another one lined up, so you work out for...
give it until that, and then he might turn up. But
I can't. He'll never come back to WWE.
oh, good lord.
Never say never.
To be fair, like people
I
were
don't
saying
think he
that
will.
with like Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think.
So he'll turn up.
And
He'll-
Goldberg, after the way he left, like, 12, 15, 12
Sam
years ago.
Martino.
Yeah, and I guess there's been others, but
Never say
Punk,
never.
I'll never say never, but Punk is stubborn.
To be fair,
He is kind of an arse.
to be fair, the others like Goldberg and Moore wasn't as if they were getting booked by another company. Ring of Honor and New Japan are growing, and I can imagine Punk being like, you know what, Vince, fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ring of
he
Honor
did-
and New Japan are on the rise.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
did
know about that.
name drop them.
I think if Punk does come back, I think he will join the Bullet Club, and I think it will blow the wrestling world to the sky. I genuinely do.
It would be massive. That would take the Bullet. If there is a next level for the Bullet Club, that's it.
That's what they need.
They're already the coolest thing in pro wrestling. They are. Go on, Jerrus. I'm interested.
What is the
right.
coolest thing?
So, no, it's not an issue of that they're not the cool. They are cool. The Bullet Club is a cool thing in itself, but holy crap, dude, is it kind of dragging at this point? Like, the Elite are good. Like, the fucking Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are brilliant on their own, but the rest of them are kind of what?
You've got
doing
a point.
what? Like, you've got Bad Luck Fale, who did amazingly, and you've got the Gorillas of Destiny, but like, when you look at the Gorillas of Destiny, do you just go, oh yeah, every now and again I just go, oh yeah, they're in the Bullet Club. Forgot about that. Like,
It's two different
It's too big.
distinctions. You have New Japan, so like we don't, like obviously we know that Fale and Kurt are in Bullet Club, but to New Japan actual audience, like to those in Japan that see them wrestling regular, then it is quite an integral part. Whereas across this way, there's the American ones, it's the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes,
I think
Adam Page and Marty Scurll, which are part of the Elite.
in America and the UK, the Elite is what's cool. In Japan, it's the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
And both work in both markets, obviously. But I think in terms, like you're saying, Jerrus, that maybe it's getting too.
they're getting a bit stale.
Maybe the Bullet Club's getting stale,
Yeah.
but the Elite is what's cool. If you
That's
took away the Elite, would the Bullet Club still be the Bullet Club? Would it
No,
still be
maybe.
interesting?
If the Elite split, Bullet.
From what I've heard, the Elite can't split because New Japan won't let them. They won't let them leave the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Because apparently the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega don't really want to be in the Bullet Club anymore, allegedly.
It was their way of doing their own thing,
it's
while
just
still
like,
being in the Bullet Club.
So I think part of it was from like the podcast that I've listened to and stuff. So when they were speaking on X-Pax podcast and Omega as well, they speak about where the Elite came from, and it was a way kind of protect themselves. Like New Japan had the say of who joins the Bullet Club, they didn't, but they have the say of who joins the Elite. Like, you can be part of the Bullet Club but not be part of the Elite clique. And I think the Elite's more popular than Bullet
We've
Club.
got a new member of the Bullet Club recently, haven't they?
Down Under.
Down Under one.
Yeah,
who
Bullet
was
Club
that?
Down Under.
I didn't actually see who it was.
Oh, was this? I didn't know this.
Yeah, it was a Bad Luck
It was
Fale.
It was Mr. Juicy, I think, something like
It's
that.
canon though. He is technically part of the Bullet Club.
Yeah, it's Bad Luck Fale's wrestling school in Australia, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So how many members are in the Bullet Club now? Because is it just becoming sort of like the NWO where everyone's going to be a member of the Bullet Club?
So there's Young Bucks, Omega, Scurll, Rhodes, Adam Page,
Chase
Gorillas of Destiny's, Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi.
Which I always forget. I always forget that the pimp is in.
I don't. Every time he's wrestling, that's the.
Is there not
the
too
chick-
many people in the
the
Bullet
chick-
Club?
There is current. Oh Jesus!
Maybe in one
It's-
promotion, it's worldwide.
Yeah.
So
there is the ones that are more in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, because
which,
I always had that fear of it becoming.
13
I always had
members
that fear of it becoming like the NWO, but I guess that was just one company. wasn't
Exactly,
it?
yeah.
So
And the way they do it, they've kept it fresh, and
yeah.
the Elite YouTube channel's been like fantastic for.
I mean, I love the Bullet Club, and just to shout out there again because we did this on the last podcast. I bought my Bullet Club t-shirt off Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, he offered Jamie.
Yes.
He offered
Preston City Wrestling.
Jerrus, get this.
Right.
What would you choose? Jeff Jarrett comes up to you and says,
You know what? It was the meet and greet.
The meet and
So I
greet.
got my photo with him.
He says to you, you can have a Global Force t-shirt for £20.
25.
25. Or you can have this this Bullet Club t-shirt for 25.
It was a tough choice.
Worthless rag. This worthless rag that I've got. Not my precious promotion.
Oh, he offered me both for 40 quid. But I didn't want the Global Force one.
You pay him £20 to keep it. Yeah.
If you bought that, do you also get shares in the Global Force? Do you technically get to claim that you are an affiliate
to be
with Global
fair,
Force Wrestling?
if I did, they'd have probably named the programme after me for a week or something. Or,
You get a run at the X Division Championship
Hell yes.
for a while.
But lovely man, I met him, I'm Karen, very nice, got a photo of them.
Did
You
his
didn't Strowman it then? You didn't just basically tell Karen Jarrett to fuck off?
Fuck off. Yeah.
Did his face crumple a little bit when you said, no, you can keep the Global Force t-shirt?
No, you got 25 quid out of me, mate. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I guess.
I couldn't turn down the Bullet Club t-shirt.
No, absolutely
Hey,
not.
Jeff Jarrett was
Was
in
it
the
a regular
Club.
Bullet Club t-shirt?
Yeah, and it was a story, and it's a good story.
I really want the Tamatonga one. I love it. It looks amazing.
It's a good story to tell that I bought my t-shirt off Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah,
it's a
Who's
story.
teasing that Tamatonga had feud with Kenny Omega a while back?
Yeah, they were.
And it was where Tama was like, "What? Kenny's the leader of the Bullet. Well, where is he?
Yeah.
Like, what's he been doing for Bullet Club? All he's doing is for the elite."
Yeah, I get that.
So it
And
would be.
he's right.
Yeah, I think
I
Tamatonga.
love the Gorillas of Destiny. They are great.
Yeah, I think with him being the Gorillas of Destiny.
Oh, is it Tamatonga or no?
Tangaroa.
Yeah,
It's
which
Hunico.
is-
Is it? No, it's
No.
Camacho.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Son of
yeah.
Taku.
Yeah.
Taku and Barbarians kids, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Leo Tonga is now appeared. I've just seen
Leo
him on
Tonga
the-
6
I
foot
have
something,
no idea who Leo
like-
Tonga is. Never seen him.
It was when I think Omega had his slight injury, and they had a few matches where it was supposedly Gorillas of Destiny and Kenny Omega. So instead, they've got the Fed Tonga
Tonga brother.
to go in, and he's like some 6 foot beast, like
Nice.
6'7",
I
is he?
remember when they brought in King Haku and they just burned everyone. It was wonderful.
So was this Haku's other kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
I'm looking at the screen, and it just says UK brand ?
well, I was going to wrap that last point off.
Oh, go on then.
Would each of you want CM Punk to become the leader of the Bullet Club?
Sure, why not?
I don't think he could join the Bullet Club and not be the leader.
Exactly, yeah.
He'd either come in as the leader or he'd come in as he wouldn't even come in as a wrestling capacity. He'd do a promo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like King Haku or when Scott Hall turned up for Cody Hall.
If he's good, I think if he's gonna do it, he'll do it full on there.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be the leader then, because you can't have him as just a member. He's going to be the
I
leader.
mean, that's how then they've got a story of what
Kenny
they're doing with Omega.
Kenny Omega is good enough to stand on his own 2 feet.
And hey, an Omega Punk feud, I'll be for that.
To be fair, I mean, Punk could come in and then he'd try and take over, and then the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega just go, well, bugger you then, and leave, and then they have an inner feud, and it'd be great.
But they've kind of been teasing that as well with Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega, haven't they? And where Kenny's in love with Brandy, for those that watch being the elite. And
Being the elite is possibly my favourite part of the week.
Catch up,
I'm still on the first episode.
Right, we'll get through get through them. Because if I had it my way, we'd have a section on the podcast just for reviewing Being the Elite. It's the best 10 minutes of wrestling.
talking Bullet Club. Talking the Elite.
Talking the Elite,
Yes. Get Chris Hardwick in for.
Fuck it, we'll do it next week. Get caught up, Jamie.
talking the elite.
How many episodes have I got to watch? I've watched one.
You've got about 700 minutes of Being the Elite to catch up on.
I'm trying to catch up in Geek and Sundry.
If you've not caught up,
500
don't
hours.
worry. Me and Callum will speak about it, and you can tell everybody again that you bought a shirt from Jeff Jarrett.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a weekly thing.
It's- that anecdote has been on every episode.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the photo of me, Jeff Jarrett and Karen, get it blown up, and I'm going to put it on the table next to the laptop for
Yeah.
next week's podcast. And then my t-shirt just draped over the table next to it.
Oh, I like it.
I bought this for... And I got a signed photo from him and Karen as well.
Oh, wow.
So,
Karen's hot.
do you also want CM Punk?
Absolutely. He,
And he can't not be the leader.
CM Punk is probably my second favourite wrestler. We discussed this before, didn't we, when we were going through our favourite wrestlers of the last...
Man changes every
10 years.
week. I'm not good at picking out favourite films, favourite TV shows, or anything like that. So
That's easy for me. I've not watched many.
Mine's always the undercard.
it just depends like what mood I'm in to who's going to take the cut.
Is this one with the Matt Rushmore? Is that
Yeah.
yeah.
CM Punk's number 2 for me. So to get like my favourite stable, I say that, being the Elite, and then CM Punk, you put them both together, it's just going to be good. Personally, as a fan, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love him back in WWE as well, though, to be fair.
Never say never.
Do you want to put a wager on that?
Should be an app for that.
Like a Tom. It'll be when we're like 50. He'll turn up just aged and ragged.
And cuts a pipe bomb.
Yeah, cuts a pipe bomb, and then the next day he
Triple H
dies.
comes out in his Zimmer frame.
I like that
Very-
you shot me.
very
You
strong.
shot me a really dark look at that. Sorry, I made a warrior die joke. I apologise. It's not like it did happen. So
It did happen, yeah.
Are you wrapped up?
I'm wrapped up.
UK brand, question mark.
Talk about Triple H coming out of ICW.
That's it, read it word for word with the question mark on the end.
So
What, he Ron Burgundy?
Yes.
UK brand?
Did you not?
Question mark?
Did you not watch Raw last week
Of course.
when it was in the UK?
Of course
So
I did.
The UK brand debuted on actual WWE rather than NXT. So
Pete Dunne
Pete
came out
Dunne,
and kicked the piss out
Oh
of
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Enzo More, and it was wonderful.
and then
That's what I was wondering what we was talking about.
Yeah.
Because it's a question mark. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I mentioned it in the group chat. If you actually read,
Well-
and responded to the things in the group chat. But
Well,
how
how
good
did
was Pete Dunne's debut?
Awesome.
It's great.
I genuinely think that guy is a superstar in the making.
He is.
I really do.
Every time I look at him, I just go, he looks like a tiny Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
He
I
just
see
looks
that.
like him in
I
Legends.
see that.
Yeah.
I see
He's
that.
got that snarl of just, I'm a cunt.
Yeah.
It's so
Beautiful.
good.
He got a massive pop.
Yeah.
Massive
Yeah.
Of course he did. Although, a little bit weird that his music hit and Kurt Angle came
I was
out.
just going to say that. Yeah, it was a bit,
Like,
you know.
Kurt Angle come out, then introduce him, and
Yeah.
that would have popped the crowd a bit more.
That'd be-
But it was
Because Angle walking out kinda flat. And
Yeah,
Do you think
he
they
did,
fucked- do you
yeah.
think they fucked up there a little bit, maybe?
Maybe.
No, it's WWE, they're meant to do that.
Well, yeah, true.
But maybe Angle's just like, nope, this is my spot.
I think he's a star. I think he's an absolute mega star. I think he can make it
Well,
big.
like, considering like where he was a year ago, he was like
Exactly.
a tryouts,
Yeah.
like looking like what 90 pounds
like a little kid just out of school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I say like 90 pounds weight could kill me in an instant. Like the guy's awesome.
Yeah, he
I
is.
think, how old is he? He's only
24.
24?
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a massive future in WWE.
Yeah,
I
probably.
really do. I think he's going to be huge.
There's a coin flip on that though. It's either he's going to be either great or he's going to be really.
There's
forgotten.
no grey area. with
Is
that.
that-
Yeah.
I don't think he will be.
I-
It's
there-
one of
there's
those
that.
He's either going to be great, or when he gets out his contract, he'll be great in New Japan.
Probably. Yeah.
See what we
Pete
have.
Dunne in the G1.
But haven't they been
That'd
talking
be
about making a WWE UK show? Like
Yeah.
they tried making it. And
Well,
it
it seems
Yeah,
like,
is there any more news on this? I mean, what's...
well, we're in talks with a few TV stations, including ITV, about getting them to pick it up for the week. So I think it's just the money.
ITV couldn't get their own wrestling TV show.
Yeah, but so WWE run
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's just ITV will give them
Sure.
a big proportion of money.
Yeah.
So then it'd be getting aired rather than just being exclusively on the network.
It was prime time as well, the slot, wasn't it, that they were
Yeah.
after?
Yeah, so they're trying.
Imagine that. Watching Coronation Street followed right by Pete Dunne versus Tyler
I
Bate.
want there to be like cross
Debut
promotion.
battle. Yeah.
I want there to be promotion of just Pete Dunne running an elbow and Gail Platt in the face.
Well, they exist in the same universe.
Yeah, exactly,
Just on
yeah.
ITV.
Yes, it's Dark Road.
That's
Very
something
good.
World of Sport would have done.
And the following Coronation Street invades.
Great.
Yeah.
Grado's in the Rovers Return.
Yeah, you're watching Corey and you just see Grado strutting with his fanny pack.
That's amazing.
He has been on a Scottish soap opera.
It was, yeah. What did
he
you
was on
cover in it or something?
Yeah,
like?
something
Yeah,
like
I
that. It was
remember,
great.
yeah. Just for the viewers who can't see, by the way, Kate did a great Grado impression.
He did, yeah,
Respect.
it was wonderful.
That was very impressive, that. It really
I
was.
like Grado.
Do we have a
He's-
YouTube channel?
You ask us every week.
Yes, we do.
So we could get a video of Kate doing a Grado impression and put it
We
on.
could, yeah.
Yeah.
But we could just get a
I'll
gif
even
of
wear
it.
my Grado hat.
Yeah, that was good, that, man. I enjoyed that. Do it again.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
For the viewers.
For the viewers.
Do it again.
For the three of us here.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. It was a good impression.
You do your Vince impression
Maybe later on.
to bring us into the next section.
Maybe I'll do a Jim
What,
Cornette
trips,
impression.
I see.
Oh, your Jim Cornette one's crap.
My Jim Cornette impression is great.
No, it isn't.
Motherfucker!
That's not good.
No.
Best impression ever.
But yeah, so Pete Dunne debuted, beat the crap out of Enzo, which makes it even better.
Then they had,
And then the guys were on 205 Live. So did you watch the 205 Live segment that was on?
just
I was there.
Who was
I'm about.
tag match?
I was on 205 Live.
850 episodes behind 205
Was
Live.
it? It was Mandrews and
So it started off with Enzo did a like a talk show.
The
similar
Zo
to-
Show.
Yeah, the Zo
The
Show.
Zo Show.
So
Because we're in talk shows, isn't it?
No.
so Tucker
weirdly
came
it ended
out.
up Raw.
Yeah.
Tucker came out. Jordan Devlin came out. Mark Andrews.
James Drake.
James
Please,
Drake.
Mandrews. Let's never forget that terrible nickname.
Tyler Bay and Joseph Connors. The best thing to come out of that was probably James Drake. As Enzo's like, do you want to get on the Zo train? So James Drake just looks at the camera and goes, chew, chew, and puts his hand up doing it. And you seen his merch, what he's made for it?
No?
So he's making chew chew merch, and there's one where it's like his face on the front of a train.
So it's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah,
not James
it's,
Drake.
it's angry with Trent 7 tied up on the train tracks shouting at Tyler Bate.
That's amazing.
It looks
Milk that
absolutely,
cow.
it looks fantastic. We'll give that a plug on the social media afterwards for you.
I
Everyone
might
check
join
that
in
out.
on some Twitter stuff soon.
What?
I don't know.
What? No, don't.
Just tell us what you want on there and we'll
I
Yeah,
am
well,
capable of
We
writing
should
on
just
Twitter.
have like a thing of like everything we talk about, like just links. And,
Yeah, yeah.
I do have my own Twitter account. I don't use it very much.
I have
but
a fake Twitter account. That's all I have.
You have a fake
I
Twitter.
do, yeah.
I could try and help and write. If someone takes my fancy, I could type something.
I've pitched this idea before and he was like, no, let's leave it to you and Kurt.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I probably still will. But
So, get back to the episode of 205 Live that was on.
That you were on. Excellent.
So yeah, the UK division and me, we were on 205 Live. He run down the UK division and eventually got knocked out by Tyler Bate with, what was it, Bip and Bang or Bip and Bop?
Yeah. So a bit goes up and bop.
Or as it should be called, Clickbait.
I like
Don't,
that.
don't tell me that's not good.
I like that.
He baits him in.
I like that. You come up with some really good stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what annoys
You
me?
should be on creative.
Do you know what annoys me? Is how you wasn't invited to be part of a running or anything. He was in the building.
He yelled at Jack Gallagher apparently.
He
Yeah,
did,
I
he
did
did.
yell at Jack Gallagher.
He,
and I think
wrote
I
all
annoyed him.
manner of kayfabe.
How do the viewers need to know? You've wrestled Jack Gallagher.
I have
right?
wrestled Jack Gallagher
Yeah.
a long time ago, 9 years ago.
9 years
Back
ago.
when he was Jack Toxic, and I thought it was appropriate to remind him when he came out, because we were stood right next to the ramp. I shouted, "Oh Jack, do you remember when we wrestled each other?" And he definitely heard me.
And
But
he
he-
responded how?
He just gave
Very
me
toxic.
a death glare.
So Jack's perhaps still toxic.
He is toxic.
He's got
Yeah.
a toxic opinion of Callum.
He does.
Yeah. Maybe the
It-
fame's gone to his
To be
head.
fair, the Sex Pistols tights and the green hair really did do it for just everyone.
Lethal Dose.
Lethal Dose, yeah. It was an amazing tactic.
Fun little fact for Hull people: Jack Gallagher did go to Spiders twice.
Did he?
Yeah, he went to Spiders
Wow.
after the shows. Yeah,
Excellent.
Alright.
Yeah. So
impressed.
nice little bit
There
of
you go,
trivia.
everyone.
Shall we move on to the last bit?
I'll put that on above my DJ booth.
Well, first of all, was there anything like a final point you wanted to bring up with the UK show? Like anything you thought stood out?
It's just one of those, like, there's been no surprise that 205's kind of not got the reaction that they wanted to. Maybe it's because of the crowd, not as because it is a casual crowd that they're in front of.
Mm-hmm.
But I think post Mania, the crowd would be into it maybe because it is a lot more internet.
Why don't they
internet
record it
fans.
before SmackDown?
Because
Are they-
nobody will be in the arena and nobody will get there earlier for the 205.
Yeah,
No,
that's why
well.
it's afterwards.
We'll just do it after.
Personally,
Personally,
I'd do it alongside NXT.
Yeah.
I'd do it
at full
alongside-
sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or
that.
even not if it's not at full sale, find somewhere else
Mm.
to have it as its home, to where it's a market that likes wrestling. It can become like the full sale of 205
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea though, because like the full sale, you've got a rabid wrestling fan base there, they're going to enjoy it. They're going to be into it. That's a good. I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. In regards to the UK stuff in 205 Live, have you heard that apparently breakthroughs with Neville have actually come through and
that's worth mentioning for sure.
Yeah, well, we've got that down on our.
Is that on the free
count?
count?
Yeah, we've got the free count. We've got Neville and somebody that's supposedly joining the 205 Live.
We'll get to that then.
But in other UK news, Triple H showing up at ICW.
Yes, it's good to see him doing his indie bookings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you reckon they paid his expenses? Like,
I hope so. 30 quid on
Do
the
you know
door.
what? I think he's that nice of a guy. I don't think he'd have taken a penny.
Oh, absolutely wouldn't.
No way.
It was a business thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a Triple H guy. You
Did
all know, like Triple H is my man.
Yeah. Did you watch the segment?
I've seen it a few times because
I
the
didn't
minute his
watch it.
music hits,
Yeah.
Watch the music hit and
I'm
I
done.
watched-
Like, he's just
yeah.
like, he's the greatest.
I
to me.
watched the fan cam version where it cuts out halfway, and then ICW actually showed it because it wasn't as if it was at the end of the show. It was like middle of the show for their Fight Club tapings. So for those that are on ICW on demand, Triple H will be appearing on one of
That's
the shows.
so
I
weird.
imagine.
That is weird.
2017 is weird to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah,
And the
it was-
pop as
Yeah,
well.
it was just good because it was like Pete Dunne talking and Mark Dallas was just talking. And,
But I'm not your only friend.
yeah, and it was like, you're not my only friend in WWE. And there's like, Triple H, get out here. And everyone popped and was like, surely not. But then when his music hit and he walked out, everybody just...
They sort of still didn't believe it. Even when his music hit, there wasn't that reaction, was there? As soon as he came out,
It's like
the
everyone
place
was
just-
expecting, it's going to be talented.
yeah, and then the music, it was just a raw.
Well, not even that. It could have been like Joe Hendry, like
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
parodies of
impersonation.
shit.
It
Yeah.
gave me goosebumps because I love that wrestling fans. I love that raw, that excitement. It's been a part of that. Would have been
Imagine
amazing.
being a fan there and just being like, this is going to be a regular old ICW show, and then
Triple H.
fucking H turns up.
Right, it wasn't as if it was in Glasgow. It was Cardiff.
Yeah,
it's
because it was there anyway, weren't they?
So it was on the Road to Fear and Loathing tour in Cardiff.
yeah.
Oh yeah, ICW, let's go check it out. And then Triple H walked.
Yeah.
I'd love it if he just, like, it wasn't even on camera and he just looked at everyone, no one's going to believe you, and left.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Do you know what I love with Triple H as well, though, is that, and I always say this, people slag him off. I think he's one of the greatest ever. I fucking love him, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he is a wrestling fan like the rest of us. And he ain't afraid to tell you that. At the end of the day, he's a fan.
He knows.
And he knows where this starts. Like you said, it all starts with places like this and progress. And
I don't disagree with you, but I do think there's two sides to Triple H.
I am going to bring that up later on.
Yeah,
when we talk about Raw.
I
don't get me wrong, I know
No.
he's ego driven.
No,
That's what you're
I
hinting
think
at.
no. I think there's two sides to Triple H, and I think he knows exactly the right things to say,
Of course he does.
which
He's a
gets the
businessman.
pop. Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. It's like there's the side which is genuine. He enjoys doing this stuff.
He is a
but
fan.
he is a fan, but then there's the side where I still don't always trust Triple H. And
Which we will talk about.
Which
the
we'll
Raw
talk
thing.
about
The
later.
Raw thing.
But is that Triple H or is it Vince McMahon pulling the strings of it?
or is
Well, I saw a video from all the UK tours of week with a Shield and the team Triple H, and it was put on Facebook because obviously it was a house show,
Yeah.
and they were chanting for WrestleMania, and Seth
Oh,
Rollins gives Triple H the microphone, and
Don't get me
Triple
started
H said, "It's not up to me. There's only one man that makes that decision, and he's across the pond."
and I hope he
Vince
says
has the
no.
final say on
Do
everything.
you not want WrestleMania?
I've discussed this, but I don't want Mania in UK. I enjoy going to a different country to do it.
Like next
Right.
year.
Oh,
New
so
Orleans,
okay, so
man.
it's for you. You
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
you get the
No,
holiday.
believe me, having been twice, I don't think the experience would be the same if they did it in fucking London.
No,
It
I
would
You'd
can't
go
agree.
though, wouldn't you?
I'd go, but I don't.
Mania is a stretch. Bring back Rebellion or like Insurrection. Give us some
Yes.
pay-per-view.
One of the
I've
big
been
fu-
to them, they were awesome.
Yeah,
not
Yes.
Mania.
Give us the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, not Mania.
Nah, you won't be able to do the Rumble.
Just give us
Oh,
a
no.
UK.
Well, we've had
pay-per-view.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Proper
No?
pay-per-view.
We've had a
Well, even
SummerSlam.
with our UK show,
Oh,
it's not getting a
yeah,
pay-per-view.
SummerSlam 92, wasn't it? Yeah.
It just deflated me.
I get that. Like it wouldn't have the same sort of pizzazz.
But
And
for
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
that can't go to WrestleMania right now,
It's not all about UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even
Yeah, it's all about me. It's about me and Callum.
It's about me and
Me
Jamie
and
having a
Callum
good
to the
time.
New Orleans next
Even
year.
if Mania
right?
was in London, I still wouldn't go. No, probably not. No, I don't really. I guess I don't have the drive to go and see it.
Plus,
We're doing like a 2-week fucking road
we're
trip,
doing
aren't
a
we?
2-week road trip, yeah, but every fucker would be like, oh yeah, I've been to Mania. It's like, yeah, well, it's still a cool thing that I can say I've done.
Exactly.
And if everyone's been, it's like,
We loved watching it last year when it was like dark clouds turning up. We're like, it's gonna rain.
Good
It's
to
gonna rain
be
all over
here.
town. That's gonna be hilarious.
And I get to cross off New Orleans as well, so it's like a double thing for me on my bucket list.
Yeah,
next
yeah.
year.
I would go to New Orleans. Like, absolutely.
This is like my bucket list. My first mania next year, New Orleans. I'm good with that, man.
It's a good time.
I'm going to fucking have a road trip for
I hope,
Oklahoma, right?
I hope Jamie loses his passport when he's about to set off.
Oh, come
Why?
on,
Why would you say that? That's just me.
Oh.
Oh. There we go. No,
I hope
fine.
someday you lose your virginity.
I'd still
Yeah.
go.
So what's the next point?
Nah, I'm only joking.
So,
Especially knowing me, I will lose my passport. That's the fucking thing.
guys, there is a
I won't
big,
feel so bad if he does.
there is a bigger topic to discuss. Something that's happened in wrestling the last few weeks. The whole company of WWE has crumbled and has become under siege from both sides, Raw and SmackDown.
Shane McMahon's kayfabe gone mental.
He's gone mental.
He's just decided that fuck everyone, I'm gonna burn this whole place to the ground.
Yeah,
This dad put me in a pissing hell of a cell and I haven't forgotten.
They invaded and they beat up innocent people.
Oh my days.
And did you see Chuck Taylor's tweet to Zack? To Zack Ryder saying, "Why Zack? Why would you hurt innocent people?"
I saw an amazing tweet.
Zack Ryder got more than he bargained for, wasn't it?
Did he just?
Natalia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Getting an handful and just the meme where it zooms in on his face.
Yeah.
And he's just
Who's his girlfriend in TNA? Is it Lauren Van?
Lauren Van Ness.
Yeah. Just imagine her face just infuriated.
But what about Tyson Kidd, who actually works there behind
Oh yeah, I
the
forgot
scenes?
Tyson Kidd.
But didn't Natalia tweet out saying I have no idea I did it or something?
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course. It wouldn't have been on purpose.
Bollocks.
There was a yes, exactly.
Yeah.
She wanted an handful of what Zack Ryder's packing.
Ooh, that's Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list. No, there was a great tweet somebody put, which was from this coming this just gone SmackDown of all the ladies of Raw, and it's like, look at them there, all dolled up, off to do a criminal assault. So they just kick the doors in and beat the living piss out of everyone.
Yeah, sadly, my Sky Plus didn't record SmackDown,
Oh.
right?
Oh, it was great.
So I'm gonna. How do I get to watch it? YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
do you mean?
Do I just type in
Now
do I just type
TV. Now
in,
TV.
Type in YouTube.
No, I mean, do I just type in SmackDown
/
on YouTube?
WWE Fan Nation.
Yeah.
But I mean, do I just type in SmackDown on YouTube?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you dinosaur.
And will it give me the whole episode? Like, yeah.
No, it'll give you snippets.
It'll give you like 6 or 7 main points.
The
like-
top 10
okay.
lists are always
Basically,
Yeah.
you'll watch the good stuff.
I
and
mean,
miss the crap,
it's
so you're winning
it's
round.
repeated on Sky this week, so I've recorded it for that.
But we've already done the podcast by then.
It's alright, we're a freak.
So, something
So they've at least caught up.
Something I did like about the Under Siege with the women on the original part of it. Becky Lynch. I'm interested in her again now.
Oh,
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
she came
Murdering
walking
everyone,
through
yeah.
as if she's like 10 men, as if it's like Braun Strowman just stepping through the crowd. It's like, you fucking hardcore.
I love her so
I
much.
do love
Oh,
Becky
she's
Lynch,
my
she's
dream woman.
But she just
Well,
got,
one of them.
she's just got stale creatively.
Yeah.
Obviously not her fault. But if she turned heel and had that cocky swagger attitude, like what she showed in Under Siege,
Never
She'd-
turn her
she'd
heel.
be-
Becky Lynch ever been heel? Like in
In
Yeah,
NXT, she
NXT.
turned, didn't she?
Was she turned heel in
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah, I love her. I want to marry Becky Lynch.
So there was the Under Siege parts of Shane McMahon just annihilating the men's roster with his forces, which he brought all of SmackDown for that one.
yeah.
And then when Raw,
Nah, they left a couple, didn't they?
Yeah,
Like
they
Kevin
left-
Owens and
Randy
Kevin
Orton,
Owens
Randy
and
Orton
Sami
couldn't be asked to make it, you know.
nah, which was funny actually coming up to this one where it's like the Raw locker room turn up and there's only like maybe 8 of them. It was like
did
the
Randy Orton
bar,
get involved?
the bar, the Shield,
He's a right
and-
fucking part-timer, isn't he?
Titus Worldwide,
Representing Triple H.
representing Triple H, kicks Jason Jordan off the team, which I'm going to bring up the other side of Triple H, of him sharpening that shovel and giving him a pedigree. It's just like, you were in this thing, boy, but pedigree time.
Hey, we'll get to that as well. I had an idea on that.
Oh, I know what it's leading to.
It's leading to a heel.
It's
Of
leading
course
to
it is.
Kurt Angle at fucking
It's Angle
Mania.
Triple H.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's leading to a Jason Jordan
Jason
heel
Jordan.
turn.
Yeah, he'll.
I think he'll be an awesome heel.
I think that if he's
Well,
going to do
he'll be
anything,
face,
he'll
so he needs
he'll
to be-
fuck up the Raw team.
Yeah,
That'll
possibly.
be how they lose.
But I think he's good. I think he could be the kind of heel like when the Rock first started, he was on
Yes.
the Die Rocky Die, and I think he'll become that kind of heel, like fuck you all.
So,
I genuinely do.
I wouldn't say a Rock kind of level, because
No, but I mean that kind of.
have charisma and
No, I
Jason
mean, no, I
Jordan's
think
more
they're-
boring than
He
that.
has a slight look of Kurt Angle about him.
But I think he's going that way. I think the fans are
Yeah.
organically turning him heel, and I think he's going to be that real
Yeah,
cocky.
yeah.
I can see
Oh,
him
yeah,
getting the
people
belt.
cheered to fuck when he got pedigree.
Yeah.
Like, it was awful.
And it was like, thank you, Wyatt, when Wyatt's taking him out.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you want
There
a
was
bold, do you want a bold claim?
Oh, why?
Jason Jordan will turn heel, and he will be a WWE champion.
For future notice, remember you've got to pause a second after you
to be
say that.
fair,
Okay.
but for bold claim, like, you could say,
That by anyone.
yeah.
I just think
But
that's going to happen.
Anybody on the anybody that's a face right now, apart
So-
from John Cena, will
I
turn
just-
heel at some point.
I just see I see Jason Jordan being that really cocky,
No,
arrogant.
I agree.
we said that from
So
day
Yeah.
one.
is this the first SmackDown versus Raw Survivor Series team where there are two possible people that will fuck up it for either
Oh,
side?
Kevin Owens, Sami
It's
Zayn,
Kevin Owens and
Jason
Sami
Jordan.
Zayn and Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
I want them to butt heads and like
But
bump
there's-
into each
so
other.
There's Jason Jordan, but there's Kane as well.
Oh,
So Kane's
It's
just
like
been,
Strowman, won't
Kane's
it?
just been power slammed through.
Kane's dead now.
Then
He's
you're,
gone off to
gonna,
be
then
mad.
you're going to have the friction that will probably be caused between Angle and Triple H because
Yeah,
Triple H
because-
has just pedigreed his kid.
Imagine that. Imagine going to work with your boss who's just punched out your son.
And then there's Samoa Joe and Finn Balor
Only
as well.
wrestling.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Samoa Joe
true.
and
They
Finn
had that
Balor.
nice tag match, which was good.
They bonded.
Which they didn't bring up in commentary at all. The fact that they are the first winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Yeah.
Where were they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't bring that up at
I
all.
completely forgot about that.
Come on, Corey Graves, you're meant to be good at continuity.
They act like NXT is in canon most of
Yeah.
the time, so I guess that's why.
I guess.
While we're on this, and we're doing our predictions.
But,
Yeah.
that's coming in Survivor Series.
What?
Which one?
We're talking about
Which-
Under Siege now.
Are we?
You not wrote that on there though.
No, but I just said
Oh,
as the
bloody
first
hell,
thing.
Jamie.
Fine,
We've
yeah.
just been talking
Fine.
about Under Siege. We haven't discussed Survivor Series.
Okay.
So-
Well, for future reference, for me, you need to write that on
But
there.
I said we're talking about Under
You
Siege.
mentioned it
Jesus
earlier.
Christ!
You know I need it in black and white.
Listen,
You know I need it in black and white.
I'm begging you to listen to the podcast.
He will read anything on the teleprompter.
Yes, we've discussed that
Oh, really?
already.
We know this.
UK brand?
So what's the best part about Under Siege so far that you've enjoyed? Like, what's the best segment?
The campiness of it.
The first invasion.
Just a full
Ah,
Shane
yeah.
Langdon Under Siege, and
Yeah.
then just a
Sorry.
wall of people backstage.
Hashtag Under Siege.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? It's just a wall of people backstage kicking the living fuck out of anyone that moves.
And it's because,
Innocent
it's
people.
because it was
They've got families.
it was fresh.
My God, he's got a family.
Every time there used to be a crossover show, Raw and SmackDown on Raw, whether it was doing a draft or
Yeah.
if it's going to Survivor Series.
I mean, even like last year's,
Yeah.
like it was,
Everything's always in the ring, and they just so happen to all have the
Yeah.
blue and red shirts on ready,
Yeah.
and they're all just waiting behind the curtain.
I mean,
This one seemed like
there have been moments, as we've learned,
Yeah.
where Strowman for some reason had his entrance music.
well,
and
so
it
did,
turns
so did
out-
New Day
Yeah.
in the UK and Shield
Mm.
on SmackDown.
The Shield always has their entrance music though. Like they can be in the middle of a field. They were in the middle of a field at one point, and they had their own entrance music.
They're like those figures that used to get up the Titantron set.
The ones with the
Yeah.
the little.
Plays the music as
Yes!
yeah.
I love that.
They bring the music with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you see the fan
only
trying
thing-
to?
We've got a podcast name there as well, Under Siege.
Under Siege. There we
Yes.
go.
Let's
Do you
fight
see
this.
the?
Here we
Do
go.
you see the guy who tried to enter with the shield?
Yeah.
The fan who tried. He like slipped
Oh,
past
yes.
security.
Yeah.
Was immediately tackled by who I'm pretty sure was Tony Atlas. Can't be sure, but he looked the spit of Tony Atlas. I was like, I had to rewatch it. I'm like, what? No, okay. But yeah, he got tackled basically down the stairs.
I do remember seeing that, yeah. It would have been cool if it was Tony Atlas.
It would. Bring back Tony Atlas.
Bring back
Bring
Tony
back Tony
Atlas.
Atlas.
Make him Universal Champion. Fuck it.
Hashtag bring back Tony Atlas.
Wasn't the last thing he was doing carrying Mark Henry's backs?
Yes, he was, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Who was? Wait a minute.
Where's
I know
Mark
this is-
Henry?
Wait, who?
He's
retired.
silently
Oh, yeah.
retired.
What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Who was Abe Washington? You remember?
Abraham Washington.
Yeah.
The guy who
Yeah.
I always think is
He was doing something with Tony Atlas, right?
the guy who I always think is for some reason the commentator of NXT, even though it's definitely not.
That's, yeah. Wasn't the Washington dude the one that was with Primetime Players?
Yeah, he got fired, didn't he?
He got
Yeah,
fired
it
for
was.
saying something about Colonel Gaddafi.
Yeah,
Something like that.
on the old ECW brand.
Wow, this is
He was
happening.
annoying as fuck
Yeah.
anyway. He
Right, sorry, that's
Hashtag under siege.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hashtag under siege.
What about you?
Yeah, so the start was great. The thing that I didn't like was the fact that there was music for Shield, New Day, and Braun Strowman. If you are invading, you don't have access to.
I mean, even, as we said, even like having somebody like it cut
There
backstage.
was- yeah,
Like if
Yeah.
it cut to backstage and like Zack Ryder or some shit is like wearing the blue brand and he's
Yeah.
just pummeling Kevin Dunn backstage and like
it'd
bringing
be
in their
great.
own people
Yeah.
and like doing that'd be awesome. Like you, fuck it, like the invasion angle had referees having a match. Have the have their backstage people clobber the shit out of them.
The ring crew and
Yeah,
everybody
have the ring crew
taking the ring apart.
Full, yes, full bore, like go mental with it. Like that would like Nexus it, just rip everything up, destroy the whole thing.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Just
Choke out
Charles,
somebody
no.
with a
Punch
No,
the
Charles,
face.
It's fine now. Braun Strowman can be murdered live on television. We can have that happen.
Yeah. I just love that like the music like used to do. Just imagine Shane getting there before the show starts. The production guy, listen, Raw might turn up tonight. Here's a CD with some of the theme music on, just in case.
What would
you
even
know?
what would even be great is Shane pay off people.
Do you know
Just
what?
him
Do you know
paying
what?
dudes to like do it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'd have done with this past SmackDown where Braun Strowman's music hits, he's walking down the ramp.
Murders them.
So what I'd have done is Raw invades, it's not working out, and SmackDown start getting the upper hand, and then a bit like Austin in the
Invasion.
the invasion
One
Yeah.
of the
angle.
best things.
So you have Braun Strowman just like bust through a door, starts clobbering everybody
Literally
that's
thinking about
backstage,
this. Yeah, that would be
walks to
amazing.
the ring
Yeah.
and just
Coming out of his dump truck.
Yeah.
yeah. Garbage
like,
truck
just
around.
absolute murder. Yeah, I was like, okay, so Shane brought out what? Like the Hype Bros, Baron Corbin, Shinsuke, Bobby Roode, I think was there.
Yeah, Bobby Roode was in there.
And then they also had the New Day and they had the Usos, which had a really good moment when they slide in the ring and they see Roman Reigns and they're like, no! And then Seth and Dean immediately
I
jump
thought,
up.
I,
And I'm
thought,
like,
I thought that was good.
it's nice continuity.
Yeah.
But like, they had
The
the good one.
yeah.
Like, they sent the Hype Bros up the ramp to stop Strowman.
Oh yeah.
He immediately murders. Shinsuke has a bit of a pop at him in some of the weakest strikes I've ever seen Shinsuke do.
Randy Orton's not been seen since he's qualified for the team.
Classic Orton.
Job's done.
Yeah.
See you in
I'll
three
see
weeks.
you
There,
Yeah.
Vaping. Yeah.
he's there in his
He's already
spooky house
asleep.
that he's won from Bray Wyatt.
Already asleep on his bus backstage.
Playing with
while
his
it's going on.
RCs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Strowman's meant to be a
That's what they're doing, John
monster.
Cena and Randy Orton just backstage
In the
Triple H-
buses.
with Triple H just
Yeah, but-
laughing at him all like.
Keep forgetting Cena's
Remember
a
when
part
we
of the
used to
team.
have to do this?
Yeah, Cena's part of the team. That's an odd one.
You know
Was
what's
he
weird?
not on SmackDown?
He's a free agent. That's what.
Well, maybe was he not on SmackDown this week?
No, they brought Stephanie brought it up on Raw that Kurt Angle's such a jackass that he lost.
Yeah, I
that
saw
one.
that. Yeah,
You could have had John Cena. It's like, what am I saying? This is my boy.
I just
Oh,
didn't know
what did
Cena
that
was on
one
SmackDown
go?
this week with him being on their team, but
Nepotism.
no.
No, it's like, I wanted my boy. Well, now you're gonna have my boy. And
Tri-
then
triple-
Trips comes out.
That was a good. I wasn't expecting that. to be
No.
fair. Like, the
I
way-
kind of was. I said, you didn't I? I had a feeling Triple H was going to be.
From what I've heard, apparently neither was Jason Jordan until Sunday night.
They were real
Really?
tears.
Yeah, that's when he found out.
No, he looked upset. He probably genuinely was.
He did look
So I
really
thought-
sad.
Because I did think this is probably the best acting Jason Jordan's
I
done.
thought that.
That wasn't acting.
He wasn't acting. He was just like, please don't do this.
No, that's when he found out.
Chad Gable sat there just going, good.
Yeah.
I've already bought tickets for my mum and dad to come ringside.
My mum and what? A random man. Was it when the American Alpha won their first tag team titles? It's like Jason Jordan celebrating with random fans.
I love wrestling. I love wrestling.
But no, I think Survivor Series is built up to a.
I'm really excited. I think
Yeah,
the
I'm
card looks
shocking.
amazing.
Speaking of the card, shall we get our prediction? Who's got the card up?
I've got the
Should
card.
we do a takeover first?
I've got a card. Oh, do you want to take over? Hang on.
Yeah,
Let's do takeover
Let's
first.
do takeover first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do we keep a record of like these?
Yeah, I like I said,
I'm
I
winning two.
won last week. I won TLC.
Did you?
Yeah.
You
Last
fucker.
week.
Oh, didn't I do well at TLC? I lost one, didn't I?
You got one wrong, I didn't get any.
Alright.
Did I get wrong one?
I can't remember.
I think me and you did the same because we both got the Cruiserweight Tag Team match wrong.
That's how we both.
Oh, there's some
Yeah.
good
I'm
matches.
still top.
Yeah, well,
With 4
I'm
points.
coming to you, Kat.
So, according to the card at the moment, as cards are subject to change as they have been, so the first match is Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano, which is a singles match for the UK Championship.
Right.
Which I don't think we need to call because it's on the pre-show.
No,
It's not even on a pre-show.
Let's go with it.
Let's just go for it. I'm going to Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
And I'm a massive Johnny
If
Gargano
they give
fan.
Johnny Gargano the UK
Yeah.
Championship, it's like when. It was like when Test won the European Championship and Eddie Guerrero kept making fun of him. He was like, he's not even European, why does he have the belt?
But US title, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it happened.
I did like it when. Yeah, but that was like when a foreigner wins it. And it's
There's
like
a
he
division
runs
for
it,
the UK, though. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
So Pete Dunne.
Right.
Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
And I'm excited about that because
Dunne's
I'm a
winning.
Gargano man.
If he loses, he'll win it back within like a week.
Dunne's
Possibly.
is not
He's not losing it.
No, Pete Dunne. I think
Next
Pete Dunne.
Not on a dark.
Right,
You're
then-
Pete Dunne.
Four Pete
Yeah,
Dunnes.
crossing, yeah.
Four Pete
Not
Dunnes.
in a dark match.
We'll
No.
start with
I was
you.
gonna bring up the second one, but that's probably gonna be the main event, so I'll bring that at the end. Lars Sullivan versus Cassius Ohno.
See, I think that's a tough one.
I don't know. I've not been following it. I haven't been following it.
I am a week behind. I've got last week's to watch, but
Kat?
I don't know, it's hard because Lars has been an absolute beat.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Cassius Ohno, fucking hell, his return's been shite. Like, they've not done anything with him.
I think
Yeah.
Cassius Ohno may or may not be just enhancement talent at this point.
Yeah,
Like, he's
like, he had,
just here putting people
he
over.
had a good feud with Itami.
Did he?
But
Okay.
it was good.
Yeah.
Was it? I
Yeah,
can't
it was
remember
good.
it being that
Really
memorable.
hard hitting.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I'll go with Lars Sullivan. I think they've got big plans for Lars Sullivan.
I will also go with Lars Sullivan.
Yeah,
I'm going with Lars Sullivan.
Kate's thinking.
I'll play it safe and go with Lars.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that Lars is a solid bet because he's growing talent.
I think
I think
Lars-
they've got
Doesn't-
plans
he
for
needs
him.
to
I
win.
think
Yeah,
they see
Lars
something in
needs
this
to
guy.
He
Yeah,
needs
Lars
to win.
needs to win.
Yeah.
We have Aleister Black versus the Velveteen Dream.
I'm
Patrick
so
Clark.
excited for this.
Weirdly,
This has
I'm
been
excited for Velveteen Dream.
For me,
No,
this
but
has
look,
been the
no,
best
Team
thing on
Dream.
NXT.
Brilliant.
He is everything that
He's a star.
Orlando Jordan's
Yeah.
gimmick in TNA should have been.
Yeah.
It's just he's eccentric and he's kind of weirdly sexual, but in a Prince way, not in a like a Kevin Spacey way.
And congrats. is the last male standing from the Tough Enough crew
He is.
since
Again, though, I think he's a star. I mean, he's going to be a mega star.
But at the same time, Aleister Black's great.
Right.
Yes, he is.
Alistair Black's surely Black's winning.
I'm going
I
with
think
Black.
Black needs the win.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a coin
Velveteen
flip for me.
Who-
I'll-
Kat, so you're going with Aleister Black.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Black.
I think you probably, some of you might agree. I'd like to see Velveteen Dream win to advance the feud,
Yeah,
but I think it's going to be Aleister Black.
it has to be Black. But
Yeah.
I'd like Dream. But
Yeah.
it has to be Black.
But
Yeah.
can we just it's been
I'm
my
going-
favourite part of NXT.
Absolutely.
It's been the best part
Double
of
count
NXT.
now. I'm going
Okay.
double count now.
So he's going for. Well, just say
No
draw.
one.
Just say draw then.
Do you know
So
what?
it could be double
I'm going to
DQ.
throw a curveball and I'm going to go with Dream.
So Velveteen Dream,
Yes.
Aleister Black,
Black.
Black, no contest.
No contest. Okay, fair enough.
But it's been the best part of NXT for me.
I,
this feud.
I can't decide a winner, so I don't want there to be one.
Fair enough.
That's where I'm at. Right.
I'll go Dream.
Fatal four-way match: Ember Moon, Kyrie Sane, Nikki Cross, and Peyton Royce with Billy Kay.
That's gonna
Oh,
be fucking hard. to
Peyton
call.
Royce.
Uh,
Oh, I love
Nikki
her.
Cross. I want Nikki Cross to win.
I want Nikki Cross to win, but
She's
Oh
mental
my
in the
God.
best way. She's mental in the I'm not a
She's the
weird
best-
stalker
to
chick.
me,
She's
the
just
Char-
unhinged.
Yeah.
To me,
yeah.
apart from Charlotte, she's the best female they've got on the WWE books, in my opinion, because she can
Yeah.
go in the ring and she's the best character. She's the best female character WWE have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In
Well-
terms of gimmick,
Yeah.
like pure mental gimmick.
But
Yeah.
it's great.
Even in ring, like you
Yeah.
don't really see much of it in NXT, but the work that she did in ICW or what she did in
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Eve, she's fucking brilliant in the ring.
I love
Just
her.
her and Asuka doing that fucking Iron Woman
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Where, oh.
Do we
Call
see
it,
them
yeah.
go? Do we see him going with Kyrie
Call it.
Sane?
What about Peyton Royce?
I love her.
Yeah, but
I mean,
she's
I would
been
go
that's
by
the
a
main
ring now.
gimmick going in. It's
Yeah.
her trying to get in this match, like,
Mm.
and it's been her like But I can see
It's-
Billy Kay
all
turning
four.
on her.
Yeah. But does Ember deserve it after the Asuka matches, and are they going to finally give her a go?
Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
Nikki
Yes,
Cross.
yes.
Kairi Sane is a big.
Did they go with
Call
Kairi
it.
Sane? Kairi Sane won the Mae Young, and they're going to put the belt on her.
I'm definitely going.
But I
Nikki
think
Cross.
with it being a fatal four way, it's a first fall and not elimination, so that's a way to protect Kairi
Yeah.
from not winning the belt and not shitting all over the Megan Classic.
If I had to book this, I would have Billy Kay turn on Peyton Royce and get her eliminated that way, because then it makes everyone look strong and gives Billy Kay and Peyton Royce something to do.
Personally, I wouldn't. I'd bring them both up to the main roster as that character.
Make the call, Kurt.
Well then, because
Nikki Cross is winning.
Nikki Cross.
She's not winning, but that's who I want to win.
Ember
I can't
Moon.
call this I'm saying all
Ember Moon.
probably.
oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? Ah.
Ember will probably win, but I want Nikki, so I'm going to go with Nikki.
Yeah, I want Nikki, but I'm going to go Ember Moon. I think they'll give Ember
So
a
2
run.
for Nikki, 2
I
for
think
Ember.
Ember wins and she holds it up until Takeover at Mania, then gets called up after on Raw.
It's hard to say, especially because of the War Games. Like, how long is Sanity going to be
That's another point.
in NXT?
If Sanity get called up, does Nikki Cross also get?
Yeah, she
called
should
up?
be.
You would think
Sure.
so, wouldn't you? You should
Yeah.
all go together.
She's arguably the best part of Sanity. As much as I like Eric Young and Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf.
The other one got released, didn't he? So
Sorry, Paul.
Sorry,
Fulton
Fulton,
got
yeah,
kicked out
the
from
original member. But
he was good. I liked him.
yeah, I think her she's just character. She's gimmick 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's constantly in a character.
Ember Moon's good, but her gimmick of "I'm a bit of a werewolf" is kind of like.
To be fair, all she's got for a gimmick is her eyes.
Her finisher is
Yeah.
tremendous, though. To be
Oh
fair.
yeah, she's great in the ring. But in terms of gimmick, what even is a
What
gimmick?
is Ember Moon? Yeah.
Like,
That's
just
to
a
be
normal
fair, that's
person
like-
that wears contact lenses that tries to do a mystical entrance, but in a
She's-
gimmick she's just playing.
She's a pagan or something, I don't know.
Wiccan.
So,
So,
two Ember, two Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
right, I'll save War Games for last. So, Drew McIntyre versus Andrade Almas.
Drew McIntyre.
I gotta go with McIntyre as well.
McIntyre.
Andrade Almas is fantastic, but
Turning in heel was the best thing they did.
he's not really champion yet.
No.
Drew McIntyre.
I think this is basically because of War Games. We'll just give someone a
Zelina Vega's brilliant.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Oh, she is.
She'd make him a good champion.
Mrs. Aries.
But who's
Yeah.
winning the match?
I mean, they could win and then have.
Can't
Drew Mc-
see.
What would be kind of fresh is to actually not have the champion be champion for 17 years and like have a couple of hot swaps. Like,
And that's what I said before. I was hoping that McIntyre would have it, but he'd drop it relatively quickly to then go to the main roster.
I can't see Almas getting it.
I
McIntyre.
could. He is great.
He is, but I mean, I can't see him getting it at Takeover. Not this.
I'll go with McIntyre, and
I'll
we
go
should bring Almas and Vega up to the main roster.
There's your
Because-
four. McIntyre.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
then
really-
they're going to have one small feud with Dolph Ziggler and then
yeah.
They've not,
Yeah.
they've not- they've not really got a Mexican contingent on the main
I've
roster.
got
now.
Sin Cara and Kalisto, I guess, but
Yeah.
they're more on 205 Live now.
Yeah,
aren't
and I think he'd fill what Del Rio was supposed to be.
they?
He's good enough in the ring, and Zelina Vega breaks down that barrier. She's great on the mic.
Yeah.
I think her character has. I couldn't care less about Almas like before she got involved, and I think she's just breathed like a new, is like fresh air
Yeah.
to Almas's character.
I was like saying it. Turning him heel was a great thing. Then
No,
putting everything.
it was always heel,
Then
Yeah,
putting-
yeah.
but it's just
It was just.
It's now he's a heel.
He's-
not just I'm kind of
yeah.
a douche.
ain't as much cocky, but he's
Yeah.
more vindictive.
Alright, so the War Games match, which is the Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong, which I'm
Undisputed
still
Era.
so I'm weirded out by that pairing. Sanity, which is of course Alexander Wolf, Eric Young, Killian Dane, and the Undisputed Era, which is Adam Cole, baby,
There's only
Bobby
one
Fish,
winner.
and Kyle O'Reilly.
I'm sorry, but
Undisputed Era.
it's in the name. If they lose their first big match, then
Yeah.
so much for Undisputed.
Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era.
Throw a
Sanity.
curveball.
I want to say Sanity.
You know it's true, Jerrus.
I do.
Damn
You know
true.
I do. But I don't want to just all say
Do
it.
you think Roderick Strong's gonna
Join the
No.
Undisputed Era. Yeah, well, that could happen.
Because a lot of us and us was like
I'd
thinking,
love it if he did.
we was thinking would Donovan Dijak make his TV debut part of Undisputed, but now he's in a new stable that's being
It
shown on
leaves
the
a
live.
slot for Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
on the live shows, Donovan Dijak's been with Axel Dieter Jr.'s character. Was it Murphy?
Murphy. Yes.
Yeah.
Push Murphy.
And who was that Fabian Eichner?
Fabian Eichner, yeah.
So
Is
them
Murphy
four-
the same Murphy that was in TNA?
No,
Okay,
Murphy's
close.
from Blake and Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Saying that, do you remember Gunnar? That
Yes.
was with me. He's now in NXT as well.
All right.
He's been working live events.
He does. Gunner's good.
Good for him.
I've always liked Gunnar. Always been a big fan.
He
So-
brings an intensity.
Yeah,
Who are
yeah.
you going with?
The Undisputed Era, damn it.
I'm gonna go with Sanity. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a curveball.
I do
Mostly,
think you're Roderick Strong.
I
can
do
happen.
think the Undisputed Era, but this is the kind of match where they can lose, but it not be their fault, which is fine.
Yeah, I get you.
They don't have to be champs yet. I like Sanity as champions.
But it's not for any belts, though, is it? So.
Is it not?
No, it's just a match.
Oh, then fuck it, yeah, Undisputed Era. Sorry. No, it's not the title.
No,
No, fuck that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for the title, yeah, Undisputed Era.
Do you just sound like Rivers then to me?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
My bad.
But yeah, it's not for. It's not.
Oh, if it's not for a belt, then yeah.
I
probably
think
Undisputed Era.
this weekend's going to be a fucking great weekend for a wrestling
It's going to
fan.
be
It
fucking
is.
tiring.
Yeah.
6 hours of Survivor Series and 2 hours. Well, what, 2 or 3 hours of NXT?
Yeah, well, I'm at work on Monday, so I'll have to watch Survivor Series. Like,
Oh my days,
Monday
I'm
night,
gonna be
but-
so tired.
so should we do Survivor Series
Set up
then?
12 weeks hour
Oh,
between.
this is the hardest one to call, isn't it?
If we'll try and
Such
wrap
a
through
hard
these.
day.
Yeah,
Try and
yeah.
wrap
Stay off
through.
Twitter, don't you? Kate's a massive spoiler.
Right,
For
Enzo
a
Amore
wrestling
versus
podcast, I'm going to
Kalisto.
tweet.
Enzo Amore versus Kalisto.
Enzo.
Enzo.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wow, what a
Yeah.
show.
Team Raw Women's: Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Just Bailey. Team SmackDown: Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi, Tamina, and it'll be Natalia.
See, I want to say SmackDown, but you've got the Asuka thing on Raw.
Raw's winning because of Asuka
Yeah.
now.
Raw's winning.
If Asuka won in the group, SmackDown would have
Yeah,
won.
I'd agree with you.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Team Raw.
And it's always Just Bailey.
she's fucking playing and ball.
It's just Bailey.
She needs a heel turn.
No, she doesn't. She,
I
she needs
love
to
it.
go away for a while.
She needs a charisma
No,
injection.
she needs to go away for a while, then come back. I can't miss you if I see you every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, they've got nothing for her.
Mm.
It's boring, it's sad.
So we're 4 Team Raws.
Yeah.
Yep, 14 Raws.
Yep. The Shield versus the New Day.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, that's a
It's-
tough one to call that.
It's the Shield.
Yeah.
I'm saying the Shield.
Shield can't lose. It's one of those you're like, surely Shield can't lose their first match back, but then New Day have been.
I think the New Day can take a loss.
Yeah.
There's nothing really. Like, the Shield need to win, because
Shield losing to
otherwise
New Day
Men in
lose their
Giants
credibility.
wins. And the New Day can take a hit.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so Shield.
win.
4 Shields.
Yeah.
4 Shields.
The Bar versus the Usos.
The Usos better win.
The Usos.
I'm going with the Bar.
I'd be fuming if the Bar win because Usos have been the best tag team this year.
Yeah. They're
I
all,
agree.
do you know what? They are all tough. But I'll go Usos, yeah.
I'm going to go with the Bar only because I like them more and I can tell the difference.
Usos.
I'll go Usos.
Got left Uso and right Uso.
Left Uso,
Exactly,
right
right.
Uso.
Yeah.
The Miz versus Baron Corbin.
Go on, Kate.
The Miz better win.
And the Miz has to win, right?
Because
Yeah.
this is the
It's the
It's an
Miz.
appreciation podcast.
this is the Miz
If
appreciation
he doesn't
podcast.
win, does that mean that Baron Corbin technically gets to punch Maurice in the face?
Why?
Because he insulted Maurice, didn't he? And then Miz went on a violent rant.
Oh,
at
he
her.
did, yeah.
Yeah, he broke all manner and just started flipping Baron
Yeah,
Corbin.
I saw that,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah, he was just like, I will punch my
Yeah.
fucking hand down your throat. And I'm
it's
like,
one of
Jesus.
those. They both need to win,
Yeah.
but I think the Miz
is going to win.
The Miz losing's more damaging.
Yeah.
You've got the Miztourage, so they can always get involved. Or Sin Cara's somehow grown some balls and got a personality.
Hey,
So
I like him.
Hey.
I like him.
Hey,
no dissing Sin Cara.
He was great when he just started
Backstage brawn.
when he
That's who he
absolutely
is.
started destroying.
Which was really weird. It's just like, way to bury your champions.
Legit, he's the toughest guy backstage.
Yeah, he was. Like when Leo Rush was like making fun of like Sin Cara picked up and like, oh fuck, he's gonna get
He's gonna die.
he's gonna get punched right in the mouth.
Oh yeah, Leo Rush hasn't been said shit on Twitter again, has he?
No,
but first time he did, Sin Cara was basically gonna knock him out.
Bray Wyatt.
And he would.
And he would, yeah.
He would.
Fucking...
Yeah.
So, the Miz.
I'd go with it.
The Miz. If this was a real fight, Sin Cara would destroy Corbin.
I mean,
but it's
is
not.
there any of these matches that could end in a no contest?
I don't know.
Hey, Sin Cara's undefeated in backstage fights, so it's
Did Jericho beat? No. Did him and Jericho ever fight?
No, because if he did, Jericho wouldn't be wrestling. So
No, yeah, 'cause they had an argument, if I remember correctly.
they did, and Jericho backed down. So that's not. I don't know if that's true, but that's
You just allegedly.
headcanon.
Allegedly. Right, we have Raw Women's versus SmackDown Women's champion Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss.
Charlotte needs the win.
Charlotte.
I think she just got the win though, and her dad's alive, which
What?
is nice. And came out on
She
out!
can take the loss
He
then,
came
guys.
out, it's fine.
And he came out as well.
He
fair
came
play to
out. I mean, he didn't
Fucking
shabatter
take
it. He didn't come out and take a bump. But I mean, you know, he's
him.
good.
She's already had a good week.
She's had a good week. Alexa needs the win.
I think I prefer Alexa Bliss probably because Charlotte makes a better heel than a face. Plus, if Raw Women's group's gonna win, SmackDown they can't go 2 for.
I would probably say Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte's winning.
Although Alexa Bliss did point out that Charlotte Flair is the only horsewoman that she hasn't beaten yet, which is interesting.
Yeah, I'm tough on
But
this
then-
one.
Although it's Charlotte Flair on a pay-per-view,
But
so I
then
mean,
I like it because of both being the two most dominant
yeah.
champions that have
That,
kind
I
of
mean,
stayed out of each other's lane a bit.
the Raw Under Siege thing on SmackDown.
That was
she
right
just
fucking brutal.
she-
wasn't it?
belted her in the face. It was fucking whelming. Like, I thought she was going to do a Pete Dunne thing where, like, he's surrounded and then Charlotte just throws a wild elbow and then gets, like, knocked down. No, she got smacked in the mouth.
Alexa Bliss from nowhere.
I'm going.
I would have had her just slap Ric Flair in the face. just completely make it just like, okay, Raw's the evil ones now.
So I'm gonna. Are you all going with Charlotte?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Alexa.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I have an inkling that Alexa might win, but I'd
I'm
go
gonna go with
you.
Alexa.
Charlotte does need to win.
I'm just trying to think of balancing it out for the
Yeah,
brand.
I get that.
To win.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I just got a hunch.
So I'm thinking.
Universal Champion Brock Lesnar versus WWE Champion and father of Miley Cyrus, Billy Ray Cyrus, AJ Styles.
It's
Look at Billy Cyrus.
I know.
Look at Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
He is AJ Styles.
I do. I get it.
Brock's winning.
Yeah, Brock with a gender interference. I think somewhere.
a
absolutely.
interference.
Ginderference.
I don't
Ginderference.
even think it needs an interference or a
I think-
interference.
I think
It doesn't need one, but it'll happen.
I
Or
think he
somebody in the crowd will propose, and that'll distract
Distract
him.
Came and fucking ruined him. She only said yes because she's not been up close to the beat.
Yeah. So are we all Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock's winning.
Lesnar. Like if it was Jinder, I would say 100% Lesnar's winning.
I don't know. Me and Callum wanted Jinder to beat Brock.
Yeah,
Never.
we did.
Just because the modern day Maharaj was
The
brilliant.
world would explode.
No, I still stand by that.
Twitter would die. It would shit itself.
Jinder's brilliant though.
He is
somebody
good,
that
but he's
ca-
not
for somebody-
Lesnar beating good.
Yeah,
he's
he
not
is.
Goldberg.
Yeah, he is. People have kicked out of the F5. No one kicked out of the Colossus.
Colossus.
No one can pronounce it right on commentary. Yeah, but who? All right, so who has beaten Lesnar in the last 2 years? Goldberg.
Taker. Did Taker?
No, Taker.
No.
Or was that
It was like a
ago?
tainted victory take. That was a few years ago.
That was when he
Goldberg.
kept kicking him in the dick.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins.
Goldberg, Rollins. No, Rollins
No,
didn't beat.
Rollins beat Reigns.
No,
Rollins beat
he was in
Reigns.
that match.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but he didn't
No,
beat.
he beat both.
Who has got a pinfall victory?
Okay.
Goldberg. So is Jinder as good as Goldberg?
Jinder would ruin Goldberg. Are you kidding me?
What bullshit are you talking about?
Is that a serious question? Move on.
So with 4 blocks.
Only if one of his veins pops and fucking blinds him, which is blood in the eyes, great.
Not even in the same league.
Not even in the same league. Right, okay.
4 blocks then.
Yeah,
4 Brocks, yeah.
absolutely. Right, so we have.
The main
Am I
event.
missing anything else?
Is this becoming
Team
a
Raw, Team
gender
SmackDown.
appropriation?
Yeah.
Is this becoming the modern
Yeah.
day Maharaja's podcast?
Official.
Never. We'll never allow this.
Never.
And we'll keep popping up as a guest star and keep ruining it. Team Raw of Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Kurt Angle's son, Triple H. Team SmackDown of Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, if he turns up, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Big Match John Cena.
John Cena's like Michael Bublé at Christmas.
Yeah.
He just comes out a
Big
cake.
Match John also
That's
proposed to his girlfriend.
To be honest, I'm a big John Cena fan anyways.
Oh, is it?
Great.
Who isn't?
Cena's great.
But
Love it.
SmackDown will win him.
Yeah, I'm okay. Team
I
SmackDown.
think it'll be the way.
Although that is the second year in a row that they've won.
Yes. But I think it's the way Angle will lose his job and it'll build towards
Him and
May-
Triple H.
him.
and Triple H.
So
And
what?
I just think there's too many combustible factors for
So,
Kane, like you said, Kane, Jordan.
Kane, Jordan,
the
Kevin
tension.
Owens, and Sami Zayn.
Then there's
are
the
also
tension
gonna be-
between Kurt Angle and Triple H,
Yeah.
Joe and Balor. Plus, all it takes is somebody to touch Braun Strowman's shoulder, and he's going to destroy his own team.
Yeah.
I want that. I really want him to big match entrance of him coming out of the dump truck. That's all I want.
That's how he travels now.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. You go inside.
They've all got the
it's like,
bus. They've all got the buses
Oh
backstage.
my God,
Yeah.
amazing.
Braun's got his dump truck.
Yes.
I finally found my home since I left the swamp of
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
Have you seen?
Picked out dump
Did you
truck.
see? There was a tweet by Adam Rose where he was just like,
Yes.
"Look at all these people I've managed," and he was like kind of hinting that Adam Rose is coming back as a manager, which I would be 100% on board for.
But everyone in the in what did he call them? The Rosebuds.
The Rosebuds.
They've all become like world champions and
Except
stuff.
Simon Gotch.
Hey.
So we all
He's
SmackDown on this then?
debuting for
Ring of Honor,
Ring of
Ring of
Honor,
Honor,
yeah. Simon Grimm.
So
Me and Kate have gone with SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown.
it's there's a lot of elements. I want to say Raw only because SmackDown won last year.
But are Raw going to win both the women's and...
That is a fair and astute
Because if that's the case, Raw wins the women's, they'll win champion versus champion, and they'll win...
You know what? I might actually go back and say that I think that SmackDown might actually win the women's. That I'm just looking at it.
So Asuka's going to
Alicia Fox is in that match.
No, but it's elimination.
I get
It's not-
that,
it's not
but
first
if
four.
they all just pummel the shit out of
What if
Asuka,
you- Alicia Fox is brilliant.
So
Her
what-
character is hilarious. Like, she's
I
so
agree.
friggin' entertaining.
I have a really weird feeling that Alicia Fox might get.
I need you.
The sole survivor, Alicia Fox.
yeah.
She's
Okay.
If
gonna
Alicia
go
Fox
Ziggler.
gets knocked out backstage and Paige replaces her, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Which is
I didn't
possible.
even think of that.
But I genuinely think that SmackDown's women's team, apart from is kind of
What
I guess better.
To be fair though, they didn't say Natalia is going to replace
No,
Charlotte.
they did. They
Does it
said
say,
that
yeah.
it's,
Did-
if
did
the
it say-
champion wins, they basically switch places.
Oh, 'cause I was going to say, what if there was like actually Natalia not in the group? Like,
Lana is. Here's Lana.
no, Paige.
True.
Yeah.
With Raw.
Paige coming back to Raw or SmackDown though. That's
Well, it was
I hope-
originally SmackDown, but then I was reading the week now they're bringing it to Raw.
Yeah, because she was seen outside Raw, but
Yeah.
that could just be proportionate.
Yeah.
I hope SmackDown because Raw's just got Asuka.
So what are you
The
going
Castles-
with?
So, yeah, what
I'm going with
you doing?
SmackDown for women's, and I'm going with Raw for men's.
Okay.
And what are you going
I
for then with the
decided.
men?
SmackDown.
SmackDown, so 3 SmackDown, 1
I'm probably
Raw.
going to get burned by that, but I don't care.
Well,
I want
if
the,
we're all wrong,
I want the fear.
you won.
Yeah.
I will collect my check.
On that bombshell,
Go for a little
we have a
break.
quick break.
Have a break.
I'd like a cigarette, and I'm sure you'll want one.
Stop advocating smoking.
Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for
Just say
you.
we're going for a drink.
We're going for a drink of whiskey. So, yeah. We'll be back in 5.
Enjoy the show? Why not follow us on Twitter at OneFallPod and join in the discussion? Thanks for listening. Also, you can support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/OneFallPod.
Welcome back. 1-4 podcast right here for your pleasure. I haven't got a screen in front of me, so I don't know what's going on. Thanks, Callum. Appreciate that.
Thanks for narrating everything I do.
Anytime, mate. Anytime. Thanks for the. I just love the fact that we're recording this with the recording device on a tin of hot dogs.
Like I said, there's no expenses spared.
I love this.
Why would there be? I mean,
Why would there not be? Are we going to eat
Exactly.
these hot dogs as well, though?
I
yes,
am.
later.
Yeah.
Right.
Cold hot dogs. Anyway, right, let's get into this 3 count. What we think are the 3 hottest topics of the week. So I'm going to let Kurt introduce this. Come on, Kurt.
Thanks.
That makes a change, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what we've got with the first 3 count is returns and departures and potential new signings for the WWE and Impact Wrestling. So to get Impact out of the way, TNA original James Storm has announced after these recent Impact tapings in Canada that he's departed from the company. What do you think to James Storm?
It's a big loss for TNA, if you ask me. He's one of the originals.
He's the last identity.
Yeah, exactly.
TNA had.
Abyss.
No.
Yeah, but
Really?
Yeah,
Of the
but...
people that I respect.
Abyss, yeah. I'm with you on that one, yeah.
I agree. He's obviously a big part of TNA, but like you said, he was a lifer anyway. He's not going to go anywhere. He's probably going to
James
work...
Storm ran off to NXT for 20 minutes.
so
and
then
then came back.
Is he going to appear there again?
Oh,
I don't know.
Probably.
NWA.
NWA, yeah.
They're going to be offering exclusive contracts and stuff. So
James Storm versus Tim Storm. Yes, that's got to be it,
the,
right?
The show title can be When Storms Clash.
Or
perfect.
a storm,
Nice.
a storm of swords, or something.
A what?
But call Billy
It's a Game of
Corbin.
Thrones thing.
right.
You've got it there.
Yeah. Well, I messaged Dave again. I was messaging him the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just about his £10 a goal series, what we've been doing. So, but yeah, like, hey, we'll get some.
Was he writing for NWA, is it?
Yeah, so
Oh, cool.
he's vice president.
Nice.
Him and Corgan are good mates. And all the
Shit, it didn't work.
What?
Have you
Well,
done
what are you trying to do?
Put the screen back on.
Hey, the screen is on, you
that's
moron.
That's just the time.
That's what I meant that.
Stop fighting. But you're always fighting.
It's what we do.
We'll get quite a lot of like retweets and likes from NWA on our Twitter account as well. So
We're just waiting for that invite from Billy Corgan, aren't we?
yeah.
Absolutely.
You do have to respond to him when he says Billy Corgan smashing pumpkins, Jamie King smiling politely.
We can do that.
But yeah, so James Storm leaving, like, where would you want him in WWE?
I
Or?
wouldn't mind him in NXT. I mean, he'd get lost in the shuffle of NXT at the moment, but if
So
I like him.
that's-
I'm a huge James Storm fan. So
I'd like the old-fashioned vignettes. He can go straight to the main roster.
what beer money.
Well, not even if they did beer money, like there could be
glorious beer money.
Well,
Yeah, it wouldn't
that's-
really make sense anymore.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode's gimmick isn't that he's rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd do.
Glorious beer.
I don't know. You could have Storm on Raw, Rude on SmackDown, and then you've got that impending like when the draft comes. If that moment when Rude and Storm go face to face, for people that
That
are
would
aware
be
of that
cool as
history,
fuck.
That'd be a weird thing though to put James Storm on Raw and Bobby Roode on and leave Bobby Roode on SmackDown, considering he was like one of the longer reigning NXT champions that we've had for a while.
But Rude, SmackDown need Rude.
Yeah, they do, but
I've called this. I think Bobby Roode's taking SmackDown to the edge level.
I
think he's
kind
going
of
to be.
floundering at the moment.
He's
but
going
he
to
is.
be.
He's the least interesting member on the
Yeah.
Survivor Series teams.
It needs to be heel. I think he's
it's just been a very slow.
yeah.
It'll
He's
kick up.
He's going to take
However,
SmackDown to the level Edge did, I
Bobby
think.
Roode and Triple H are going to be face to face. It's going to be like looking in the mirror.
I wanted that match for years since I first saw Bobby Roode, and I just thought, wow, it's Triple H. I want to see that match so badly.
But yeah, so to try and move forward, like I'd want to see that. But yeah, to get back to the topic. So Rockstar Spud finally got his release from Impact. On Twitter, he's been having free me for like nearly the whole.
I'm so
year.
happy for him.
And so there's rumours that he'll be heading to WWE and that he'll be surpassing NXT and going straight into 205 Live.
That could go two ways. He's either a great foil for Enzo, or he's a great lackey for Enzo.
I was just thinking that.
He would be good in both. He'd be good at both.
I can see him putting him with Enzo.
I mean, they've got Drew Gulak
Yeah.
at the moment
Because-
being kind of a comic foil for
Yeah.
Callum's his biggest fan, isn't he?
Gulak's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. How are you doing? I'm great.
He's just like that doozy,
He's got Kurt Angle's style of comedy.
Yeah.
Like the early Kurt Angle with the
Just
fucking
naive,
little
naive
hat.
and kind of dumb.
Yeah.
just like a dumb jock kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just
It
good
works.
natured, good natured idiot.
But yeah,
I
Spud,
might start watching 205 just for Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
please do.
So
You're missing
Spud
out.
finally getting away.
He's not going to watch 205 Live. Let's not go there. But so with WWE, they've had a lot of releases, and breaking news today was James Ellsworth.
Rip in peace.
Being given his future endeavours.
I can't say I'm fussed.
Yeah.
Nothing against the
It's
guy,
about-
but
it's
I'm
about
heartbroken.
time.
I'm heartbroken.
I
It's
am
about time the
heartbroken.
slug
Think of him.
departed.
Think of how he was last year, main eventing Survivor
I
Series.
don't dislike the guy. I just don't think it's a big loss. It's he's not gonna.
Each to their own, I guess. But
I think he'll do alright on the Indies. I think he's got that name value now,
he does. But
but I don't think he's a big loss.
my words, James Ellsworth will be back. And
He'll pop a Eugene, like he'll be used occasionally, I imagine.
Surprise Royal Rumble entrant.
he's got a legacy now, though. Like I reckon in 10
Did he
years'
make
time.
Royal Rumble entrance this year.
I don't think he did today.
No, he did make a Rumble entrance.
Was
didn't he?
it wasn't the Rumble.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
Strowman launched him, didn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't the
Sorry,
Rumble.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's wrestled AJ Styles 3 times.
Yeah.
Once for the title. He's been in the Royal Rumble,
Had a WrestleMania moment.
WrestleMania moment.
He has
He
wrestled
won.
Strowman.
He won the women's champion. The women's Money in the
Yeah,
Bank.
he has wrestled
Yeah.
Strowman as well. which
He's
is
got a legacy.
It's part of the biggest travesty of
Are we
SmackDown
gonna get
in
the
a
best-
long
We're going to
time.
get Best of the Slug DVD by WWE.
Oh,
and it's
I'd
going
buy
to
it.
be the James Ellsworth story.
All one match. Yeah, that'd be great.
Everyone just get his merch now while you still can.
Yeah, buy his merch.
Buy his
Support him.
merch.
He's
Bring
going to
him
need
back.
it.
He's
I've got
got
that
his.
against the guy. I just don't think he's a big loss.
No, it's
me
not
neither.
massive.
You know.
Like,
Big
it
loss.
won't be hurt.
No.
Could have put him in 205 Live, that's all.
Could you?
Two reasons go bankrupt now. There's no way.
So Summer Rae departed.
Again, not a big.
Not a big
I
loss.
like some.
I like Summer Rae.
That one did
Right.
actually get me a bit, to be honest. I always
I
thought
like-
she was...
She was one of those people that you're like, she's gonna be there forever.
I like her in
She's gonna be
Marie.
there forever.
You liked her in the Marine.
Yeah.
I like Summer Rae, but again, it's not a big loss for me.
She'll probably go to Hollywood.
She was easy to look
Yeah.
at, and she was, but
She was a
she
very
wasn't
good
there.
wrestler.
Very good.
Very
If I were to do anything with her, I'd just leave her on NXT and let her be enhancement.
That's where she was the best.
Yeah,
in NXT.
she's great.
Very good.
Darren Young.
And not another big loss for me.
Darren Young, fuck, what?
He was released as well, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Darren Young got released.
Didn't know.
Again, not a big loss to me.
What will Bob Backlund do? We were trying to make Darren Young great
It
again.
never happened.
Never happened.
It might happen,
Backward
it might happen
failed.
on the Indies. They might go everywhere.
Oh,
I would like to have seen Darren Young used a
And
bit more.
breaking news in the Impact Zone: Young Darren.
Young
Young
Darren.
Darren.
Young boy Darren.
With Backlund Bob.
Yeah.
Darren Young gonna like turn up at like small indie shows. Like he's not gonna go like full like Cody Rhodes. Like he's gonna be making millions. It's just gonna be like
He's not good enough to.
I'm gonna turn up on PCW and like
yeah.
I'd
win a championship.
And might go to Impact and be.
Yeah.
Another guy, nothing against, but again, not a big loss.
Not
Just-
great.
Yeah.
Does
I think
that
the
mean
biggest
that?
loss was Emma.
Oh, that pissed me off. I just
Deserved.
don't.
Deserved, honestly, a release. I think.
Emma?
Yeah.
I don't understand that one. bit.
Her inability to just be cool backstage apparently like really dicked her over. Like I know that the Emelina gimmick is stupid as fuck, but like you've been given a gimmick.
No, but I
You
don't
creative.
I think,
so many
I don't know if
vignettes.
I don't know if that's just rumours or not though.
Apparently,
Because before all this, I heard that the reason it got scrapped is because she wasn't good at it.
I
So
heard
that's
she
why
wasn't
I've been
putting her
stopped it.
effort into it. She wasn't
I
putting
can't
any
blame
effort
her.
into it.
I heard what Kate heard. Actually, they're not good at it thing, but
I get that, but
I
also
think
apparently
she's so good in the ring.
yeah, but she also nicked iPad cases.
True.
She's been fired before.
I think she'll be back.
Yeah, to me,
I think it's a stupid decision and a big loss.
Yeah, if you show,
She'll do well.
She
She'll
will.
go off and do other stuff and then probably come
Well,
back.
I was reading
she'll,
the comments,
she'll
she's-
McIntyre.
She's wanting $2,000 per appearance on
Yeah,
the
she got
show.
told to do one.
First class like travel
Yeah,
pitch.
she got told to immediately do one
Yeah.
by Stardom. They were just like,
Yes.
ooh.
some places will want it, but it's one of those. She might want to just chill out for a bit. She
Mhm.
might be going into different
From
stuff.
From
and-
what I've heard, that 2000 like a max thing was more like a floating out the offer kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
To
she's
be fair,
probably going to negotiate it
Yeah,
down.
I don't blame her.
Well-
If I left WWE, I'd throw it up there.
If,
Yeah, I would.
if Emma wants a gig, she's more than welcome to appear on 1-4 podcast. Just tweet one of us. Callum will pay for your flights over.
In what?
Yeah. I think it's a massive. I think she's awesome. She's gorgeous,
If it-
but I think she's so talented.
If you showed somebody that's not watched wrestling for like 4 or 5 years, so they don't know Emma or Asuka, and you show them 2 matches, Emma looks better than Asuka.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was a weird way of doing it. Like, surely you would wait a couple of weeks and
So
then
that's
sack
yeah.
her.
So that must have
that
been
kind of makes it feel like she
something-
did
yeah,
something
something
dickish
going on.
backstage.
So
or
yeah,
something
because
like that.
I just
Like maybe she came back and was just like flippant about it. Or something.
yeah, it's a tough
I
one
mean, if
for
she
me.
does come on this podcast, she's going to kick me in the face for apparently slagging her off.
I'm disappointed with that one. I really am.
It's not great.
I'm a
yeah.
huge Emma fan. I think she'll be back. I really do.
And then so then there's the rumours for the returns of. We've discussed the page, so we can bypass that one. But Neville, he
Yes.
was supposedly leaving. Dave Meltzer thought he was going to New Japan and already had his 5-star sock out ready to Amsterdam.
Just pain.
But
Yeah, I read this the
Yeah.
other day.
there's talks that he's coming back. So do you think it might be a case of he's negotiated and he's been okay? You're out of the cruiserweight division. We'll put you on.
That's
hope
what I was
that'd be
thinking.
nice.
Will he come back to a fight to cruiserweight, or is he going to go?
Yeah, but like, it's kind of like a big fish in a small pond. Like, do you want to be the king of the cruiserweights, or do you want to be
I
like,
think he can be the
The
big
prince
fish
of the-
in the big pond.
like,
Yeah.
like the left duke of
To be fair,
Raw?
though,
Like,
I'd like
put
him
him
on
on
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
I'd like
yeah,
him on
yeah,
SmackDown.
smack him up, put him on SmackDown. Give him the US title.
Yes, we discussed this a while ago, didn't
We
we?
did.
when
called
Styles
that.
was champion, I was saying Neville should just appear at SmackDown because he'd be there for 205 Live anyways, and then do it as Shane McMahon's talking about brand new signing, he'll be coming soon. Styles does an open challenge, Neville answers,
That'd be good.
and that'd be
Was it
that'd be
Enzo
nice.
beat Neville for the championship?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
The,
Now,
Austin Aries could not beat Neville
Yeah.
in like 3
Technically,
quarters.
Enzo's better than Austin Aries.
so do you bring him back as a heel and keep the?
Oh, keep Neville as a heel
Because he
forever.
just took that and rolled with it, didn't he? He
Awful.
really did.
That's going to be hard.
Don't bring him back as
He's going to get a massive pop when he comes
If
back.
it's in the cruiserweights, he'll be a face.
Yeah.
If it goes elsewhere, he's got to return by attacking a very popular.
Just
wrestler.
have him be the character he was in his last few days of 205 Live,
People,
which is where
someone going
he was a
to-
heel, yeah, and exactly, he's an anti-hero. Some people booed him, some people cheered him. It was just Neville, whether he's heel or face.
I'll give you a counter offer. Bring him back as his original gimmick, Mighty House.
I'm sold.
That's
Forget what I just said.
That's the only thing they put down. We'll give you anything you want, but you have to come back as Mighty House. Would you take that deal?
Okay.
Always.
So, and then to wrap this up as well, so Jack Swagger, or formerly known Jack Swagger, now
Jack
Hager, has announced that he's signed with MMA Bellator. So what do you think? It's
Weird
supposedly
controversy going on with
it's
Bellator.
a 5 fight contract that he's got
Alright.
as well.
That's a big contract for a
Yeah.
debut fighter.
But it is Bellator.
He's been training.
Not say Bellator.
He's been doing boxing and something else for the past 8 months.
I mean, the man's got like wrestling pedigree.
Yeah, he's already got that amateur in. As
Like
if it's CM Punk, that's never been.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
He's
Like
like
CM
6'7" and
Yeah, CM Punk has occasionally done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus a guy who's actually a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope he does well. I've always been a Swagger fan.
Yeah.
So-
No, yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely great. And I hope he does come back one
Do you
day.
think he's
actually.
going to do a Bobby Lashley and be in between?
No.
Or do you think he'll go all in?
With Swagger, I imagine it's the type of. It's not like he's exploded on the indie scene,
Yeah.
so I reckon he's just going to focus on this, give it a go, see where it goes. If he's got a 5-fight contract, he's going to have to train a lot,
Yeah.
you know. But I can't see him. If he wins his first few matches, maybe he'll think I can do both, but not anytime soon.
Okay, so
you missed out Page return as well.
What he said
Did
earlier.
you not
Yeah,
hear?
we talked about it.
Did we?
I said so. We've got Neville and Page return, but we spoke about Page earlier, so let's bypass that.
Oh, we probably
He
did
did
then,
say it, yeah.
You know what I like for forgetting things,
I'm
right?
sat here
It's
wondering
just
why.
Page and Adam Rose might be turning up
Yeah,
soon.
I forget things.
Yeah.
but no. So
Callum will back me up on that, won't you?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So moving on to the second count. So Marty Scurll at this past New Japan event beat Will Ospreay to become the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, which Ospreay was only the first ever Englishman to hold the belt, and then he's lost it to Marty Scurll, which is quite a common theme. Like Marty tends. So I was at the Ring of Honor when Will Ospreay and Marty Scurll debuted, and Will Ospreay beat Bobby Fish for the Ring of Honor TV title. 2 shows later in London, Marty Scurll beats Ospreay for the Ring of Honor TV title.
Marty is like the thorn in Will Ospreay's side.
Yeah.
He chases him wherever he goes, and it's a fantastic feud. They never have bad matches.
No.
Some are better than others, but they never have bad matches. And
Well, it ended up becoming that match where everybody in
It
the
did.
UK would book Ospreay Scurll to happen.
it's
Because of what was
the
happening in Rev Pro and Progress.
the Ricochet Will Ospreay. The back in the day with your Punk and your Cabana or your
Yeah.
Punk and your Hero, it was the
Joe.
yeah
Yeah.
Punk
It
and
was,
Joe.
it was the equivalent, and it was happening.
It,
it was happening
Johnson.
worldwide as well.
It speaks a lot though for the British talent.
It does.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marty Scurll's phenomenal.
I
It's
love it.
like, he's one of few people that will add something to the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I've said it before. Like, it's joining the Bullet Club gives you that value. It gives you that more exposure. And although it does help Marty Scurll, I think Marty Scurll brings a personality and a gimmick and an excitement about him to the Bullet Club, which is a rare thing.
Absolutely. I already think the Bullet Club's cool anyway. We discussed this earlier. But when Marty joined, I was like, wow, this is even cooler now.
I'm still remembering that Omega on the
Yes.
big screen, and then Marty Scurll just walks in with his death mask on, and
Yeah, and then the fades out.
I still find it weird that that's Marty Scurll. Like, I keep.
Yeah, from
remembering,
Wrestle
like,
Talk.
Party
We
Marty.
sort of
Hi
walked
Marty on Take Me Out, like
Yeah,
that
Party-
Marty Scurll.
Party Marty.
He's just
So
like,
weird.
that's so weird. like,
He hosted Wrestle Talk TV as well.
He did,
And now he's
He lost to Spud in the boot camp.
yeah.
He was on British
but
boot camp.
his entrance as well. Though, like we saw What Culture, is phenomenal.
It is.
But what
He looks
what
so
was
cool.
production's really good. They have like pyro. Well, not pyro. It's like some like flame cannons. So as Marty Scurll's coming out, it's all black, flashing lights, and then there's just this flame pyro on either side.
Yeah.
And he's just there with his umbrella and death mask on.
He looks so cool.
I saw,
He really
I
does.
saw an amazing post which was Marty Scurll trying to get all Americans killed by he's released a merch, an umbrella that's got an AK-47 gun handle. So it's a rifle that you're carrying. That it's just like you're gonna get so many people shot.
Jesus.
It's like it's a cool idea, but like no.
But yeah, so that'll bring me to at Wrestle Kingdom. So after the match, Will Ospreay obviously he'll be wanting a rematch. Former champions Kushida and Takahashi came down, and Marty Scurll was like, "I'll fight you all." So at Wrestle Kingdom, it's going to be a fatal four-way for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight
That's an
title.
insane match.
Ospreay, Scurll, Takahashi.
Do I still have those details for your
You do
JPW
indeed.
thing?
It's the same for everything.
I'm going to get on that eye.
What are those details?
I will
Yeah.
forward them to
You might not just tell them out on here, but everyone uses it, don't they?
you. Public domain.
Yeah. Just throw it out on here. I need to get on that. That's going to be one hell of a match.
Yeah.
Well, the whole card's like brilliant. It's,
Yeah. It's January, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Cody Rhodes versus Ibushi for the Ring of Honor World Championship, which. So Dave Meltzer was saying that, and a lot of people have been complaining that Ibushi has to work with Rhodes.
What?
As if Kota Ibushi is above working Cody Rhodes, and Ibushi deserves somebody better than a world champion in a title match.
That's mental.
Kota Ibushi once wrestled a sex doll.
Yeah.
But he's too good for Ring of Honor
Did
World
Meltzer,
Champion.
did Meltzer say this?
I think Meltzer. So it'll bring me on to like another part soon, which Meltzer didn't want it because he wanted another match.
Okay, fair.
But
Meltzer's been
Don't
chatting a
have
lot
to,
of
that's
shit
okay.
recently.
yeah, but leave out a set
Yeah,
of
yeah.
somebody's debut.
So yeah, you've got Cody versus Kota Ibushi. You've got Roppongi versus the Young Bucks for the IWGP
That'd be a good
Junior
match.
Heavyweight.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah.
As you said, the Mice Girl,
Well,
Ishida,
do you remember Yurt and Sher from the
Yes.
So they're in Roppongi now, and Rocky Romero's their
Show
their
and
manager
Yeah.
since Beretta went to heavyweight division. So when we was at What
Heavyweight
Culture,
Trent.
when Sher was in the ring, there was chanting. When Yo was in the ring, there was chanting for Sher,
Yeah.
and it was just embarrassing. I'm like, it's the wrong person.
Yeah.
And then Sher comes
All the
out.
learning is that we're racist.
Yeah. So then Sher comes out later on, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!" And then he wasn't even getting the response that he was getting in somebody else's match. And,
We're off.
yeah, it was.
For the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, it's Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jay White.
Mhm.
That'd be brilliant. Switchblade.
Switchblade's getting the
Yeah.
title.
And you've got, of course, Okada versus Naito, which, ooh, baby, that'd be good.
Naito, I think that's my pick so far.
Do you think Naito's
I think
gonna
the end.
find
I think the end is coming to that reign.
I think
the reign that Meltzer thinks is better than any reign that Ric Flair's had?
The reign ender. That's Naito.
The reign ender, Naito.
Meltzer has a massive hard on for Japan, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
Which gets me to our third count. So, Kenny Omega starts calling out like all comers who wants to face him. There's nobody left, and Judas starts playing a Fozzy, and
Oh, I wonder who it could be.
yeah,
The
which
bassist.
but for those in Japan wouldn't have, not all of them would have realised like that soundtrack if you're a WWE fan.
I
And
mean, it's top 5 in the
Ball
Billboard
wise.
charts at the moment. But no, you're right. Yeah.
But so because it still didn't really get that much of a pop, and like you could tell it was him, but only because we knew because of the music. And then as soon as Chris Jericho comes up, commentators sold it brilliantly.
Yeah.
The crowd pop.
Hey, the crowd were chanting YTJ,
Yes, they
and you
were.
never really get chants from a Japanese crowd. Very
And
cool.
to be fair, though, there is a lot of American and English crowds starting to seep into it.
I was going to say, I found that the Japanese crowd has become a bit more westernised
Yeah.
in how they respond to matches.
It's just no longer the Guerrillas of Destiny swearing the entire time.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing they know is boo, boo you.
Yeah, because Will Ospreay was like it when he first went
Yeah,
in.
he just swears.
He was like, he'd do the springboard forearm and he'd say like, cheerio motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's like one of his first matches and he's saying cheerio motherfucker to Jushin Thunder Liger. I'm like, what the fuck?
Apparently they're enforced to, because it's like the only thing that they get.
Try and get,
That is try and get heat. So yeah, 20 years since Jericho stepped foot in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I think it speaks volume. Like it's Jericho wrestling outside of WWE. Jericho versus Omega, battle of who's the best in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Who has the best blonde?
I like the Alpha versus Omega as well.
Very cool.
Jericho sold it brilliantly.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That match, I mean...
He was like picking on him for weeks on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I was just like, they're just,
And
taking
then,
a pic. Never in my life would I think that, this is going to be a match.
well, some
Yeah.
people thought it was going to happen on Jericho's
I did.
cruise.
Yeah.
But yeah, not in New Japan, but Jericho versus Omega happening at Wrestle
That's
Kingdom.
one hell of a match.
I wonder if this might be to do with the deal that, why Liger got to be on NXT.
No, it's
so
not.
Jericho's not on the contract.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Jericho's when Jericho leaves, that's when his contract ends, and then he'll come back and be like, right, I want to do this.
Okay.
And then he'll have so long on his contract, then he'll leave again.
Yeah.
So he was free agent. Like he could have turned up at Ring of Honor, Impact, AAA.
I hope he does.
CMLL if he really wanted to.
ICW.
Yeah.
He didn't tell the rumours. I didn't tell WWE that he was going to do it.
That's
because
that's
well, it's one of those. He
too fair. He
didn't
can
need
do
it.
what he wants.
He didn't need it now.
What I love as well is the fact that
how many like fucking leaks is there in WWE these days? Like all the little stooges going to Meltzer and Wade Keller and. So.
I love the fact that still at 47 years old now, he still has that passion to wrestle.
Yeah.
When you think he's a lead singer of a metal band, he does all this and everything, yet he still wants to do
he
this.
wanted to quit last year, but then the feud with Kevin Owens and
AJ
Styles and that, like,
that's one of his best runs.
He was just like, I love it again, I'm back.
That was his best run since his debut.
I think a lot of the wrestlers
I don't know about that.
Well, there's Shawn Michaels. There was the heel.
Shawn Michaels, Jericho.
Yeah, I just realised that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, a lot of
but
Jericho beating Rock and Austin in the same night.
yeah.
that was not a good match. That was not a good night for him though. Like that, the championship that he got after that was garbage. He was a basically afterthought.
Well, let's say it was
second
one
fiddle
of
to
his. It
Stephanie.
was one of his best runs.
Yeah, one of his best runs.
It really was. It obviously lit a fire under his ass
Yeah.
again.
But
I think a lot of wrestlers are going with the Cody Rhodes thing of like they have a list of like I want to work for these people on these circuits.
Which I think is
now.
fucking cool.
Well, something that inspired it was so it's been in the works since I think August, and he was watching Floyd and Conor McGregor's super fight build up, and it got him thinking of how he can do something like that magnitude. So I thought, right, let's reach out to New Japan.
Make me Billy Dogs.
There's 2 main events on that show now.
Yeah. However, it's been shot on by Uncle Dave Meltzer.
What did Meltzer say?
That this isn't the match the fans want.
Does he fucking know?
And
He wanted Ibushi, didn't he?
Yeah, he wanted Kota Ibushi versus Kenny Omega, and that's what everybody wanted. And people are saying Jericho won't be able to get a 5-star match with Kenny Omega.
Fucking does.
Who cares?
Right.
Like,
who cares? At the end of the day, Jericho's going to draw more money than Kota fucking Ibushi.
Easily.
It's getting more eyes from America and the UK onto the New Japan products. Like I keep seeing, and it's starting to annoy me now because it's been a week removed. Rolling Stones advertising Chris Jericho wrestling in New Japan. Like Rolling Stones are covering it.
Yeah.
So what would Kota Ibushi doesn't get that exposure?
No.
but now he's getting that.
Yeah.
Now Kota Ibushi, he's going to be on the same show as that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People are going to realise, oh fuck, he's really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it works for everyone. Like also in regards to like, oh, it's not going to be a 5-star match. The only person who thinks it's a 5-star match is Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Everyone else
And Dave
can
Meltzer-
think it's a 5-star
It's
match.
like you say,
Exactly.
Jericho's got that mainstream appeal. He's going to appeal to everything, everyone.
Yeah, it's not going to be a 5. It might not be a 6.5-star match like him, like Okada and
Because
Omega.
there's no such thing as a
Because that would
6.5-star
be
match.
impossible.
Yeah.
Meltzer wants Kota Ibushi versus Kenny Omega, right? That to me should be Omega's last match in WWE. If
New
he
Japan,
New Japan. If he ever goes to WWE, that would be the match that sees him out.
Yeah.
Because it is something because of like what Golden Lovers was.
Yeah,
it?
Golden Lovers.
So that
Great,
they have,
great.
they have. So I can see why he wants that match, but the way Jericho and Omega can build a story, this will be one of the most anticipated matches of the whole of 2018, and it's starting in January.
Yeah.
And it is bringing something fresh to New Japan. That's like it's getting across to.
It's
like I
one of
said,
those cool moments, isn't it? Like,
It's just a shame they can't have a rematch at WrestleMania.
If WWE was smart, they'd jump on this and they'd make a working relationship with New Japan.
Yeah.
Not like not like
No,
we're going to swap talent,
I
but
get
like,
But like
we're going to cross promote.
Like I just said, rematch at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but
You know.
you what Kenny Omega like is already.
Do you know what though? Is I think Triple H should go for it. It's Vince.
Yeah, but Omega's already turned down WWE
He has.
like 4 times.
I don't think he will go to WWE.
No, he probably won't.
I think he will later.
I
don't
will do. I
it
think
will
one
be-
day he will.
I don't think it'll be in the next couple of years.
No.
He don't need to.
If he did, he might do like a Liger at NXT and just turn up once. Just be like, hello, bye.
Still pissed off that he beat Tyler Breeze. That's the fucking one of the worst booking decisions in NXT history was Tyler Breeze. The momentum he had to get fucking beat by Jushin Thunder Liger.
Who doesn't need the win?
No.
Yeah, he lost on all the takeovers.
Fucking
That
Liger.
was his thing.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
Liger's a big enough name now. He doesn't need to win. He could have put Breeze over. Yeah, I agree with you.
Give him the fucking rub, Liger.
Yeah, totally
But-
agree with that.
Yeah, so going back to like Jericho, mate, I'm excited for it. It's a shame Uncle Dave isn't, but it doesn't matter if it's a 4-star, a 3-star, a 2-star. Money's drawn before the show.
I have no doubt in my mind Jericho's still got a 5-star match in him.
Of course he has.
But it doesn't
No,
matter.
who cares?
At the end of the day,
cares?
it's an Celtic.
But wrestling fans, we're going
If
to
it's
enjoy
5-star to you, it's a 5-star match. And that could be
Exactly.
James Ellsworth versus Enzo Amore.
Yeah.
It's
A six,
You
yeah,
know.
it's one of those. A 6-star match doesn't draw money.
No.
It's the build.
6-star match. Don't
it's a subjective art form.
Don't
It's,
get me started on stars. There's no
No,
thing
but
as a
yeah,
6-star
you
match.
get what I mean. Like, it's just frustrating the fact that he just buried that. And,
hey, do you remember when we buried Dave Meltzer this week on Twitter?
oh well, I'm going to mention that as well, and that's what I did want to bring up.
Oh right,
because
okay.
It was fucking.
I think we have a whole. Let's do that next week. Let's discuss the subject next week. But yeah, we did get into a bit of a debate with Meltzer,
Yeah.
and
He's very responsive, isn't
He
he?
is.
So for teaser for the next week, Uncle Dave thinks that Kenny Omega is more of a ticket seller and pushes more tickets than anybody in the US. Meaning, he doesn't think John Cena would be able to draw as many tickets for Ring of Honor as Kenny Omega does.
yeah, his argument was
He
all,
thinks Kenny Omega draws more money than John fucking
that
Cena.
wasn't even his full argument. His full argument was, I don't think John Cena would draw in Ring of Honor full stop.
Yeah. Which, so we'll get onto that next week.
Next
So
week.
For you listeners,
Well,
that's
don't
maybe when Uncle Dave pulls his dick out of Omega's ass, he might.
Hey, I'm already in there, so
It's just one of those, like, I don't some of his opinions I don't mind, but be fucking subjective. Like, he's so biased. It's like watching an action movie and watching a comedy and like grading the comedy on the action that was in there. Ring of Honor and New Japan are completely different to WWE.
Yeah.
One promotes wrestling as a sport and
Yeah.
art form, and then WWE is
Entertainment.
it's sports entertainment.
Ring of Honor is your hybrid.
Yeah, like it is what it is. It's sports entertainment, and that's why.
I am not sports entertained.
Yeah.
That's why people need to be able to talk on the mic and what he was calling. I'm sure he buried Miz recently
Yeah, he
and
did.
stuff, and saying that Miz wouldn't be able to main event any New Japan show.
We all know you would on this
Yeah.
podcast.
So next week, tune in for the castration of Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And
Wow.
I think we'll wrap that up.
That'll put butts in seats.
Yeah. Shall we do our social media plugs?
Killed
So what should we? Yeah. So
Yeah.
social media
Shall we
plugs.
do our social media plugs?
Yeah, so as usual, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, all at One Fall Pod. You can download the podcast anywhere podcasts can be downloaded. Kate, do you want to plug your social media?
Yep, so if you want to give me abuse or compliment or even send Dave over, it's at Kate.Johansson93, I think.
It
no,
is.
at Kate.Johansson93,
Yeah.
not the dot.
And you can find me on Twitter at Palace of Wisdom. And do I have anything else to plug? I'd be on Instagram at Sexy Ass Lottery. I need some more Instagram followers. I haven't got as many as you guys. So
I don't think I've got that many on Instagram. I don't really use it.
do you not?
I
Jamie?
just post selfies.
Twitter, I am at OWCW. Instagram, at the Overweight Cruiserweight. That's pretty much it. Do you want to plug yourself? Dangerous.
I haven't got anything. But
It has nothing.
Plug
if I
something.
pop up again,
Plug something.
no.
plug a good cause.
This podcast, everyone should listen to.
Yes.
every
They
week.
already are.
I know, but bring more friends.
Plug the Patreon.
There's a Patreon.
Yes.
You plug the Patreon if you're so desperate to plug the
Fine.
Patreon.
Patreon.com/onefallpod.
And because he's not here, James is at Roman Oyster on Twitter and Instagram, and Gamers Assemble is his gaming channel on YouTube.
Gamers Assemble, yeah.
And he's also.
I didn't know I would be needed to make a social media.
Oh, yes.
I will next time.
And James is
If I
also
come
the
back.
drummer of a wonderful, fantastic band called Davidian. Check them out, YouTube, Facebook again.
David Ian.
Davidian.
David Ian.
And hopefully James will be back next week.
James will be back next
Yeah.
week, he said, yeah. So I think we'll have a full house next week,
Yeah.
which is good.
But on that bombshell,
We'll see you next week for Dave Meltzer's castration.
I
We
can't
will.
wait. I cannot wait.
That's a new finishing move, probably by the Young Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Like, that'll be
No, they love Meltzer.
yeah, I know, but you know, right now. Yeah.
anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
See you later.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.